All right, all right. We are live.
Okay, say a cuss word quickly in the first 30 seconds.
Hold on. 20, 18, and six, uh, 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 26, 27, 28, 29. Bitch.
Did
30.
I? Damn, did I miss my chance already?
30. Bitch. 30. That's not how you count.
Damn.
It is if you don't like money.
Oh, perfect. I, for one, think
I, for
that
one,
the
despise
YouTube
that dirty
algorithm.
green stuff there, you know? All it does is cause me more problems.
More money, more problems, or something, right?
Mo money, mo town. What?
More bitches or something? I don't know.
No! Well, yes, actually.
Yes, but actually,
I want to move this up. We'll move this.
moving stuff in the middle of your stream, unprofessional, sir.
I do what I want, alright? I
You're being
do
extremely unprofessional right now.
what I want. Look, nobody ever accused me of professionalism, alright? Especially not you.
I did.
Oh, well, cut that shit out. People are watching.
Stop that. People are gonna think something.
you and your building of expectations is causing
Is
me
my phone
great grief.
restarting? Is your phone? Why are you restarting? You run out of power or something somehow?
Of course. Who has power in today's day and age?
Google, I paid way too much money for this phone. It
I
better work.
actually I actually like this right here.
Hey, the call me the phone, man. I'm making some crazy. Okay, crazy. Oh my god, that is a really cool start animation. I haven't seen that start animation. That's a cool start animation
Which start animation?
for the Pixel.
Oh, the phone?
Yeah, it's a really cool start animation. There's like a little star that appears and it does like a little swirl around the screen. It's like really cool.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Oh my god, stop it.
What?
Nothing, not you.
Like, are you oppressing people again?
No. I'm autismating.
You what?
I'm being the goofy.
They're what now?
No, I accidentally kept grabbing my capture area and moving my whole screen
Moving it.
around. You want to talk
Perfect.
about unprofessional? That'll
Wait,
do it
hold
for you.
on. Why did you just start up the camera?
All right. So I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water while you get yourself sorted. For anybody who's jumping in the
Subs
stream,
for dubs.
subs for dubs, baby. Got to get
Oh,
to
you're setting your
100.
goal. You're setting your goal a little high. Set it for like 25 at first, brother. Come
That's a
on.
year-long goal. That's gonna be there for a while.
That's a year-long goal.
That's
Are
a
we not doing
year-long
Helldivers,
goal.
by the way?
Huh?
Are we doing Helldivers or are we doing
I'm on
the thing
Helldivers.
you were
I'm
doing?
waiting for you. I'm waiting for
Okay.
you.
I wanted to see.
Get your situation set up. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
I need to show something real quick.
And yeet. Enjoy chair.
Share. Are we starting the chair thing already? Oh boy. Cheer for the chair time. It doesn't work if he doesn't leave. where's a good one to start? Let's do, yeah. Wait for the chair. Wait for the chair. There we go. Wave emotes. Wave emotes for the chair. The real question is, does this actually pop up? Because I know he was messing around with some of that stuff. I am not seeing them pop up. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's do, yeah. Wait for the chair. Oh wait, oh, I'm behind. Oh no, it doesn't display the full on. It doesn't display the emote. Oh, this is horrible. This needs to be fixed. The full on doesn't display the emote. Oh, this needs to be fixed.
Question, yes, everything shows up. Everything is showing up nicely, actually. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's,
It doesn't show the emote though.
it does. It does. It just doesn't show it here.
It shows it in the chat box, but it doesn't show it on your stream. It just puts the caption for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll need to figure that out because I
I
know there's
can
a way
look
to
into
make it
getting that
display.
fixed for sure.
Because I know that there's chat boxes that'll do it.
Maybe I just want to put this all the way over here on the far left. I think so.
I'm gonna be the one to start the praise the chair. The
Praise the
chair's the
chair.
real streamer. The chair's the real streamer.
Yeah, I just occupy the chair. The chair works through me, as would a puppet.
I was gonna say you don't want to put it too far. You don't want to put it too far to the right because longer messages will.
Well, I don't know how a long message is gonna turn out. You know what I mean?
We can do a test real quick if
Go
it'll let me have
for
my
it.
chat box fixed.
Yeah, I'm really working hard to try to clean up the production quality of each stream, and then the after stream quality of posted videos, so that, you know, what I'm providing here, what I'm presenting is decent. And I will struggle a little bit on
That's a
stream.
max character message.
Yeah, see, it's perfect.
There's a little bit of a delay, so I can't see it on the stream yet.
It's perfect. I'll tell you that.
Wait, does it actually take up just one bar?
A 1.5. Yes, it's a beautiful play. It is so wide. Honestly, I could widen it
That's
more.
good.
Let me do this.
That's actually almost perfect.
Let me go further. Hold on. So my width is at 2K. Let me add another 800 on here. And slide this baby over. Can I steal more space? I can steal more space. I think I can go to 3,000. I think I can go to 3,000. And I think I'm going to go to 3,000.
Let me know when you're done with it. That's actually about good. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah.
Perfect.
What does that do? Does that do anything?
And I can touch chat. Poke. Poke.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Cool. Jump's good.
So you said that was max characters?
That was max characters.
Okay. Oh, and you joined as well. Beautiful. So if I do...
Oh wait, I need to pull.
That's what all bold text looks like. Which honestly is
Where?
perfect.
Wait, where's your stream at? Is it here? No, it's not there. Oh, there it is. Moderation helps everyone feel safe.
Does it?
Apparently.
Sometimes it makes me feel unwelcome.
No, bold doesn't really change it that much. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one slate cleanup to go with that then.
Okay, I'm gonna actually pull it up on my phone instead of being like this.
I lost a viewer. I'm sorry, viewer. Come back to me.
That was
Bring me
because I
your
posted in the
eyeballs.
Switch.
This setup is God mode, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, as soon as I can get myself organized and figure out how to make everything work great to provide high quality entertainment, um, I'm gonna be able to do some work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've got 4 monitors here. I'm using one for Discord right now. I do not need a monitor for Discord right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're we're in a live stream. I don't need Discord up. But I could put like any sort of information. I could sidebar info for anything people want me to look up and stuff like that. Yeah, I can get that info quick. Hell, I'll probably end up with an Excel file over there that's carrying a bunch of just raw data at all times, you know what I mean? Hey, how do you kill this enemy? They got 200 HP. Everybody's using this. Just use this. It 2 taps. It's highest efficiency.
Okay. There we go. Made a post on my channel about something real quick. And then we will switch back to my main account and start watching from there.
I'm gonna have to get Caleb to start harassing me a little bit more on YouTube.
Harassing who?
Me.
Uh, okay. I am like here now to some extent.
You're like here
Like I
now
said,
to some extent.
I have pizza coming, so like that's a thing.
That's incredible.
We
Everybody
don't have
loves
a
pizza.
we don't have a major order right
We don't
now,
have a
so
major order because we completed a major order. You know, that's why I was like, oh, and you're like, what? You like the bugs? And I was like, well, I don't like them, but they're fun to shoot.
are they though? Are they really?
Yeah. Who dis? Oh, I played with that guy. I remember. 30 enemies with the commando. Do you know what you're asking? 30.
Who cares? Who cares?
With the commando. Alright. Message from Super Earth, of course.
What is this repulsive gravity field?
Well, according to this, it will theoretically generate repulsive gravity to resist the wormhole's movement, enough to stop it once and for all.
It's to stop the wormhole.
Mm-hmm. While construction of the experimental machinery will take time, this bold foray into theoretical geometrodynamics marks an exciting technological advance.
I love it's on number planet 1 too. I know you
Well,
were
it's
talking about that
actually on
earlier, but
Pleian
like
5. So the dispatch says number planet 1. The major order success pop-up is letting us know that it's happening on Pleian 5.
So Pleian 5 is planet 1?
Seems so. I think planet 1 is the variable.
Do you think
call.
Super Earth is planet 2 then?
Well, no, Super Earth is planet 0. It's the nexus of which all integers are born.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I thought whoever wrote that was a
Basic maths.
dissenter.
Basic maths.
I thought whoever wrote it was a dissenter.
Yeah, a traitorous piece of scum. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Thought we'd have to let the Ministry of Truth know, but if their argument is that it's planet 0, that makes sense.
The Ministry
Honestly,
of Truth
it shouldn't even.
knows.
It should be like planet minus 50. Honestly, because of how important it is, you know. Like.
I think that would lead to some misleading, poor comprehension of
Honestly,
what is being
let's be real though, right? None of these other things are even planets. Super Earth is the only planet.
Yes, they're all moons with colonists.
Liberty calls for
That's why
galaxy.
that's why Super Earth
Only
is at the
you
center,
can
right?
decide where to
Realistically, just satellites orbiting the greatness that is Super Earth.
Yeah. So, are we gonna go fight? What are we gonna go fight?
Well, we don't have a major order. I don't know where Pleian 5 is. I gotta find Pleian 5.
I think that was it. That had the hammer above it.
No. That is the factory hub.
Oh, factory hub. Oh.
There's another one.
Pleian 5 might be one of the planets in the way.
Wait, you might be onto something there. Nublaria, Krakatu. You right.
Pleian 5.
You a smart cookie. You
Yeah.
might even be Chocolate Chunk. We're gonna
Might even bleed Chocolate Chunk. What?
Ayo. Nublaria 1 is definitely gonna fall though. That's like part of the plan. Damn it, Joel. Haven't you suffered us enough? Wow.
Oh wait, I need to donate resources to the to Super Earth.
For democracy?
Yeah. I contributed all of mine to the Eagle Storm.
Eagle
Oh,
Storm
if
is
you go to
really
the
good.
Oh, if you go to the democracy space. Oh wait, no, this is voting where to take it. I mean, taking it to Ryoska sounds fine.
So the fact that so I just want to point out something. So if you look, it's let's see if I can find it. Okay, right next to stay, there's a 1 and a little star with like a little ticket symbol around it.
Yeah.
My assumption, right, is if that has a number for some reason next to it, there's some plan deep down in the works to allow us to increase the quality of our vote. You know how like everyone's equal, but some people are more equal than others?
We're all equal. What are you talking about?
Yes, we're all equal, but some people are more substantially equal. You know, like we're all citizens of
Are you hearing this, democracy officer?
I think you would agree. We're all citizens, but some of us are super citizens. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. I guess that's true.
Right? That doesn't mean we're better.
There's a defense campaign going on over there, I think.
We just are, you know. We just are super citizens.
Where the space station is, there's this defense campaign. We should probably like help with the defense campaign or something.
Yeah, we can go fight some bugs on the defense campaign over there. Let's get her done. Ursica is... That's a low-level invasion. How are we so far behind?
Could have just happened. Never know.
Could have just
We
happened.
near up.
Initiating FTL jump 2.
I also like the defense campaigns. They're kind of fun.
Defense is, like, way better. I do not like some of the liberation objectives. They get trashy.
Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked.
Bum 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 ba bum bum.
Bum, bum,
Hellpounds
bum,
prime.
bum.
Click, click.
I'm so sad we didn't get a patch today.
Are you on public?
Yeah.
Better be on public. Is anti-tank emplacement good against buggies?
It's good against everything, but here's the thing. You're only gonna really be using it against what enemy type?
Miles.
Bile Titans, right? What works better against Bile Titans right now?
Ultimatum.
Rocket sentries. You're such a clown.
Ultimatum.
Old tomatoes. Yeah.
And then we take anti-tank mines for
Allied
the
destroyer has joined
charges.
squadron. Engaging orbital
And then we
thrusters.
take Eagle Strafer? No. We take
Orbit synchronized.
what else do I take?
Did they release
Oh.
a patch today? Am I tripping? Hey,
Guard Doll.
that man is a miner. He's got mines.
What?
Lots of mines. He's only using mines.
What?
What?
What? Can you say that on stream?
I just did.
I feel like I have work tomorrow, but I don't because I don't normally have 3 days off in a week.
So you're a clown.
What do you mean I'm a clown?
I don't know. That's what I heard.
I was thinking it yesterday too. I don't know why.
You're a clown.
I'm being abused.
Yes.
They won't
Daily.
even let me out of the basement, keeping me in the basement doing editing work. Like, what the fuck?
I don't keep you in the basement to do editing. That would be ridiculous. I keep you in the attic.
The attic.
I don't want you in the
There are
basement.
no
I like my
basement.
house cool. All that machinery running down there is gonna warm up the floors. That's just not what I want. So I'll keep you in the attic where all the heat rises.
It's more conventional.
Thermodynamics. Gotta consider.
You're gonna single-handedly change the meme from the basement to the attic.
Hey, I've thought about this, alright? I've been through at least 6 editors at this point.
At least 6. You just started streaming.
Hey.
I've been through 6 of them already.
I'm what do they say? Hard to work with. That is
I've known you
not
long
where that
enough.
needed to
can
go.
confirm. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and call this back here just to be safe. Is this the front? Why are they closing this already?
I
Oh, are
accidentally
we?
I set a gas mine right there on accident.
Oh,
Hey,
well, then
they
I'm just
did
gonna
drop
do
a
this.
patch. What changed?
Requesting sentry.
Oh, what the heck?
Calling down a sentry.
Why are they detonating already? What the hell?
They're on top of each other.
Wait, where did my fortification go? Why is my HMG all the way back here?
Wait, is that you? You brought both of these?
No, I did not bring the grenade battlement. I don't know who brought the grenade battle. Wait, I can land the. Oh. I like all the detonations going on. This is real intense. I could end him right now, Joe. He doesn't even know it.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, there's charges over there.
How'd you like to taste some
Is it
freedom?
safe to close the door yet?
Southeast.
I can't hit him. You have to kill him because you're in the way.
Requesting fortifications.
The grenade battlement
it?
should be like over here.
Location.
I don't know why it's here.
Requesting fortifications.
It also doesn't seem very good for this. Like, I know
It's
it
not
should be,
great
but
into
it
bugs.
doesn't. Well, it also just doesn't seem good into this specifically because of the fact that it's just a regular grenade. Just bring a regular grenade, you know?
No, this
If
has
it was
60
bots,
rounds
dude.
and it's on a 2-minute cooldown, and they can't get through this defensive wall unless they're charger class or higher.
Hmm.
So he's just not setting it in good spots.
Whoa! I think we brought too many grenades, not gonna lie.
What, mines? Yeah.
Yeah, too many mines.
Let's see if I can fuck this where I want it. Close! Almost got it where I wanted it.
Ah, whatever, it'll be fine there.
Calling down a sentry.
Bile Titan.
Not my problem.
Heavy. Southwest.
All you.
Close.
Can HMG kill it?
Yes, just shoot him in the mouth.
He's not facing me is the problem.
Don't just lay into him. You're wasting ammo that way. The Bile Titans are only heavy armor at this point.
Okay. I can't see his face, so he's just gonna live for a while.
Let him wander. The man's confused.
Calling down fortifications. Calling down fortifications. Heavy. South. 50 meters.
He's dead. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Killed my rocket turret. That's what he was doing. He was hunting my rocket sentry.
He was going for the rockets. Okay.
Requesting
I've got more mines. I'm gonna throw. Should I throw them out here to the left, or should I throw them in the center? Because it
Throw 'em
looks
out
like
to the
most of
left.
our. They are anti-tank, by the way. Yeah, good thing I did, because they just threw theirs right in the center.
Have you seen the dynamite yet?
I just picked it up, but I haven't used it.
It is so close to being so good and so cool.
We got charger over here on the left.
Nope.
My sentry just killed it though.
Back empty.
Gee, there is whoever has that cookout or breaker or whatever is like
Lighting up the screen, yeah.
laying. What are those? Oh, those are mortars.
Mortar.
Throw my rocket out in the center. Probably a bad spot for it, but like I don't care.
Taking low to democracy. Requesting sentry. Requesting fortification. Calling down fortification.
Oh, hey, my gas guy reaches out there.
Charity. Nothing in the chamber.
There we go. Finally destroyed all the bots. Oh, we have the turret. The turret resupplies.
Yeah, yeah. H4 brought it.
Calling down fortification.
I think I throw. Oh wait, are those mines going in the center? Those are mines going in the center. Okay, I'm not throwing these in that out there then. Throwing mine over here.
So with the anti-tank ones, you want to drop them like right in here,
Line, southeast.
because if you drop them in there, all the anti-tank mines will come together, and then they'll actually like guarantee kills. If you put them in the middle, they spread out too much.
Problem is that we had a lot of mines in there. I don't want them all detonating at once. They're still getting kills out there.
Look at my setup over here.
God, you're kitted out right
I'm
now.
hooked up, baby. Oh,
You want another guard dog? Do you have a backpack?
No.
Here. It's a guard. It's dog breath.
Calling down fortification.
Oh, you wouldn't say. Oh, okay.
It will reach to the center of the area there. Like it'll start hitting them when they're like right there. So
So
it'll
my
actually go down
favorite
here and hit 'em.
defense loadout right now is just all lasers. I think it's hilarious. Because you just dump lasers down the center of the screen. I need an upgrade
working
or
really
a
well,
swap
too.
up to let sentries switch over to lasers.
Wait, do they have anti-encampment? Or do they have the big boom? Oh no, those are grenade battlements down there.
Mhm.
Where do I put the sentry?
I've
I'm
been
gonna put it
throwing
right
them
here.
Over here.
Calling down fortification.
Put it right there in front of my little corner here. Bugs aren't haven't been hitting there.
Get some. Get some. Calling
Bile.
down a sentry. Requesting fortification. Requesting fortification. Requesting fortification. Calling down
Okay.
requesting advanced weaponry.
The mortar detonated my thing before I could finish
Oh
deploying
yeah,
everything.
it'll do that.
Calling down a sentry.
I want so badly a heavy mortar that has like half the ammo, half the fire rate, but fires like recoilless rounds down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, look at bro. Bro came with a plan. Bro in the middle. What he's doing. He's engineering over here.
He's got all of the battlements. You just noticed he's doing that? Oh, apparently the mines were alive enough to get kills. What is that? 80-verse? Oh my god.
They spread out pretty deep though.
They do.
There's one underneath my.
My turret is living somehow. That's a good spot for the turret, apparently.
Yes.
Calling down fortification.
It's annoying for them to get to, I think.
Got in a good enough spot to have views on everything, and the mines just seem to avoid it in that spot.
I need EMS minefield.
What did he do? Oh,
New battle.
how's it gonna call down?
Perfect.
Perfectly? Perfectly. Oh my
What
god.
a bro!
Is good at that.
This guy is cooking with these things.
I'm actually gonna use this because this is actually good. Oh, look at that spot for that rocket launcher. That's perfect. Is it a normal grenade launcher, by the way?
Requesting sentry.
Yes and no.
Like, is it gonna kill this charger? No. But you will.
One life for Super Earth. How'd you like to taste of freedom?
Oh, my rocket ran out finally.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Out of ammo. Calling down fortification.
What is that? Personnel?
Oh, Christmas field. Oh, Christmas field.
What color are the anti-tanks?
Yellow.
Yellow?
Like yellow-orange. They're like right there and right there.
Screw Christmas field. Screw Christmas field. Let's go.
All lights from here. Oh my god! Everything detonated at once. It killed I3.
I3.
I am in a lot of gas right now. No, I3. No.
Requesting
Awful.
fortifications.
Horrible. Boy, all it's gonna take is one scavenger to walk in here and just mess this all up.
Ayo. Oh my god, there's gotta be such a deep hole over there.
You have ignited the torches of liberty. Extraction awaits.
Well, that's the end of it, people.
How to detonate the Christmas lights. Oh my god. The lights. The light show.
I got you. So, you probably don't know this because you don't use it, but the grenade launcher, if you aim straight up, the grenades come down exactly 60 meters away from you.
Really?
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. Bro left? Why bro leave?
Bro didn't want the, he just came to help.
Bro didn't like the light show?
He just came to help.
I don't know, I feel like the light show was worth staying for.
I guarantee you, by the end of the year, we get a burrower.
See?
We'll get some sort of burrowing bug, and it will suck a lot.
The worm. Where's the worm?
What, the super worm? I don't think we're getting that
Yeah.
anytime soon.
Was that pretty far into one's lifespan? Or life cycle?
No, I just
That
don't think
was.
they have a good way to implement it right now. And they're also, like, very story-focused on making sure everything makes sense with the lore of the game and the order of the story and the galactic lore. So they're not going to have any Hive Lords for a little while.
You know what? Yeah, that would make sense. The Hive Lord seems like something that would develop in the Gloom.
Yeah.
Be like a deep Gloom thing.
Well, the other thing is I
And
don't
then
think
the
the Gloom
bots-
is going anywhere anytime soon either.
And then the bots will probably develop their siege tanks for it, and then the Illuminate just haven't, you know,
Allied
sent an
destroyer
actual
has
force
left
yet.
squadron.
So I think they just showed up. It was a big deal, and now it's like whatever. They're here.
Yep.
From the below average sample collection.
They ain't really doing much of anything. Who cares?
I've said it on stream at least once, though. I'm going to say it
Hellpods
on
prime.
probably every third or fourth bug stream, but I really wish the mortar had headlights,
Engaging orbital thrusters.
like on the tip, so that you know where it's coming down. Like, I don't know if you know on some of the moon planets where the
I know what
comets
you're
come
talking
in.
about.
Synchronized.
Man, I need
I
it.
know what you're talking about.
I need it. Excuse me. Or don't, your call. It's just regular bugs, so, you know. Bring whatever.
Buggies. Waggy bugs.
Wagya bug.
Waggy buggies.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Are you okay? Like, are you?
Who are you?
Are you?
But who are you?
But are you okay?
You know what? I have a stupid idea.
Same. Mine's more stupid than yours, though, I guarantee it.
Why do you have rocket pods?
Shh.
What's the Rocky pods for?
You're asking a lot of questions you don't need answers to. I'm gonna need you to
Get a
chill
lot
the
of
fuck out.
questions for a dumbass.
Strategum.
Strateg on them.
Strata on my tag till I jump. Oh. Oh.
What?
Oh.
What'd you just say to me?
I don't know. Ew, brother. Ew.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stupid. Let's do it. Let's go.
You're running the dragon build.
Pod launch initiated.
We have no good answers to heavy.
I have thermite.
Have gas.
We have no good answer to heavies. Me confidently. We have thermite.
Hey, all I gotta say is 4 Bile Titans, 3 Impalers, 6 Chargers.
That was in the gloom.
Hey,
Also, we'll get somebody that can do it. How do we kill this force spear?
don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Not like that.
History will remember your
Hold on.
deeds this day.
Oh, how do I kill this?
Requesting air support.
What is that? Oh, the pods kill it.
On tunnel breach.
Oh, I killed myself. Good job, man.
Aw. How does this thing work?
You come down really slow. So keep that in mind. Hey, I tried that build the other day.
Where's my thermite? Or not my thermite. Where's my
Calling down
flamethrower?
support weapon. Sending in an eagle. Coming in hot. Throwing grenade.
I have no idea where my flamethrower is. It's right here. Right here.
For super uber pooper.
Okay, this does not work because the flamethrower does hurt. Well, it's good to know. Also, it's
Kill it.
really hard to aim while doing this.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
I hit it. It didn't die. I stuck its belly though.
Oh, you're shitting me. Man, when did the Shriekers get here?
I'm not gonna lie to
I'm
you.
just dying for giggles right now. I'm just not putting any effort in.
Things seem kind of awful right now.
Reporting to the front.
Maybe I should try.
So my problem is that I have no answer to the bugs when they get close to me.
Your
I also have
answer is
no
to-
answer to
Oh my.
the shriekers.
You don't bring a dagger with you? What's your secondary?
I wanted a way to
Stem and set them on
kill-
fire.
I'm just gonna pretend like they aren't real because they aren't real. This is gonna work. Trust.
You're playing a build that's very difficult to capitalize on.
Main objective nearby.
Thermite! Actually, no. Yeah, the grenade pistol will kill it.
Eruptor.
What do you
kills
mean
it.
it's hard to capitalize on?
You gotta be really, really smart about what you're doing and how you're doing it and where with that build, because otherwise it can get you into a lot of trouble.
I feel like the Commando was the better choice here.
Yes.
Sterilizer might have also been a low-key good idea.
I don't believe so.
Tracking location. East. Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver. Requesting air support.
There's a lot of shit around me right now.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting advanced weaponry. Tech pack inbound.
An eagle
Tagging
never
location.
Charger of the Rock!
Requesting air
Oh, he blew up a fucking box next to me.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to
I was
exterminate.
not prepared for this heaviness. I should have
Permanent hive
prepared
structure.
better for the heaviness.
I have no way to kill these creatures that are like actually harassing the fuck out of me right now. I'm also out of stims because that charger cornered me and knocked me out of my jump.
Package acquired. New mag. Dropping package.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Package acquired. Dropping package.
Oh, the jump pack should actually. This should work like the jump pack could have me. Dude, this one fucking streaker just won't fucking die.
Well, I've been very quiet for a hot minute because I've been thinking through my options of how is this Bile Titan gonna kill me. I am fortunately alive. I thought I was cooked. Not gonna lie.
You're alive?
I'm alive. Thought I was cooked.
This build does not actually seem that good, I'm not gonna lie. It seems very fun, but not very good.
Big gimmick, lot of effort.
Like, it's funny.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
I don't see what the hover pack does that the jump pack just doesn't do, though.
It's better for rocket launchers.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
It gives you a second to line up the shot that you need to.
Guess that's fair.
Rare sample
You could also
acquired.
alternatively just not be shit at the game.
Package acquired.
That's a big help.
Heavy. North. 50 meters.
I'm seeing the use of a jump pack though right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a sport charger next to me.
I think you'd actually get like a lot of mileage out of a jump pack. Your playstyle, you know.
There's a spore charger somewhere around me, and I'm like a little worried about how I'm gonna deal with them. Cause my plan's just been yeet thermites at them from the air.
Guess what I found? Lidar station. Oh no. DJ Stalin.
Engaging terminal.
D4 seems to be in a bit of a pickle.
He's dead.
That's what I'm saying. Seems to be in a bit of a pickle. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going over there. I'm sorry, guys.
Must be busy.
I'm
Oof.
gonna go over here, and
Ooh.
I'm gonna complete the mega nest.
My guy's really having a great time.
Calling in reinforcements.
You know who else is having a great time? T3.
Reinforcing. I got the terminal.
Oh, did they... You actually didn't have to reinforce them. They, he did get D4 down
Engaging terminal.
in time.
Mission map updated.
I was also closer. I was gonna call them in.
Subject liberty dispensed.
It's all good.
Sample
I'm
collect.
putting him to work.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
He's gonna kill this medium nest.
Main
Well, I'm gonna
objective
do
near
the
your
objective.
position.
Oh, it takes into account how high you are before dropping you. How do I close this nest right now? Like this? Like this?
Quicker ones?
No, the bile.
Requesting air support.
Oh, hover pack has a use. Hover
Calling
pack
in
actually has a big use for me. It makes nest clearing so much easier for how I clear nests.
In what way?
Basically, I always keep a swarm around me while clearing nests, because what's the point of clearing them out if they're just gonna respawn while I'm clearing it? Okay, it was good until I got fucking hit by a charger that was beneath me. It was good until that happened. Alternatively, jump pack might be still more useful there, but I was getting a lot of use out of this because it let me fly up, aim, and then shoot before falling back down. Where's my mega nest at? It's over here. I got a lot of holes closed in it though.
I'm on it.
Oh, is that what you were working?
Yeah.
Outpost clear.
Nice, nice.
Bug outpost. Requesting
One
orbital.
step closer to mission completion.
LOR. Clear the area.
Doo-doo-doo. Kinda slow over here, not gonna lie.
Tagging map. North. 200
Just kinda
meters.
working through objectives.
Yeah, they're kind of getting all the attention.
Dropping a pin. East. 50
Yeah,
meters.
there's the remnants of this nest over here. I feel like I should clear them out.
I finished that one. Over there. That was what the heavy clear was.
Sending in an eagle.
I got five of the holes closed over here. I got half of them cleared basically.
Okay, cool. I got a breach over here on me.
Good, that means they can't reach me.
Fire in the hole.
I was kinda hoping I'd get one. For that reason.
Where are all the
but-
holes left though?
Requesting air support.
I have no idea where all the holes are over here though.
Outpost destroyed.
Is that one right there? That is one right there. Oh, where's the last of them at?
Requesting air support.
Over here? Yeah, over here.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? Throwing grenade. Sending in an eagle. Sending in an eagle.
Okay. Okay. You know, I get sick and tired of that. That gets really old really, really fast. The charger runs over me,
On the way.
and then I get killed by his back leg for no reason.
Ready to liberate.
Well, the
Just,
one the charger hit me in the air earlier, so like.
Well, I don't know. So, that was never a problem before because, like, okay, I don't love the ragdoll in the game, like, any more than anybody else loves the ragdoll, but chargers used to send you flying when they hit you, which makes sense because you're getting hit by a small truck. And now they don't send you flying anymore. They knock you onto the ground.
You want a
And-
hover pack, by the way? There's one over here.
What, this one? What, you want
Yeah,
a
there's
gas
one over
dog
here.
instead?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you want one, there is one over here.
No, I don't.
Tagging map. Southwest.
But, so the thing now is you're just getting rolled over by the chargers, and you're taking 2 or 3 instances of damage from them, and it's really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's part of the ragdoll. They need to solve ragdoll. It is not that hard. They just need to minimize the number of enemies that apply ragdoll, because certain things should apply ragdoll. And then impact damage needs to be, like, severely hindered. There's an MG here if you want it.
Elbow more. Clear the area.
I mean, this is working just fine for me right now. It actually makes me like Plasma Punisher into bugs, though, honestly.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's just I really wish Plasma Punisher did some burn damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Flamethrower doesn't feel like it works with this. It feels like anti-synergy.
A little bit more range would be all it kind of needs.
Yeah. Because it doesn't hit, because you have to be quite close to them to focus the beam on them, down on them.
I think the best thing for it is like grenade launcher.
You know what?
Arc thrower is
that-
actually really good too, because you'll never
No,
change
grenade launcher
anything
makes
you don't
sense.
want to.
I got
No, 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 no. You were cooking with the grenade launcher right there, actually. You were actually cooking with that one. That one's cooking. Behind you?
Me? I think you got the wrong guy.
Oh, I thought you were still at the point.
I'm on it.
I'm slowly learning how to play this, though.
Democracy's on its way.
Objective located. Objective located. Southwest.
I wish I could choose to just not safely land with this.
Yeah,
let
a
it
lot of
drop
people have
me
asked
so I
for
get
a
more time.
cancel feature, but
No, like just a feature that lets me stay in the air and not have to use the remaining fuel to land.
oh, unsafe mode would actually make a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also that one is actually really good with railgun, because what you start doing is you start charging the shot for railgun, and then you jump up into the air, and then you can cleanly hit something with it.
I'm slowly getting used to this, though.
Engaging
Oh,
terminal.
nice. It was already right where it needed to be.
Nice.
Didn't even have to touch it, just automatically completed. It's so quiet. This mission's so quiet.
Dropping a pin. Northwest.
Yeah,
You got
they
another
had
hover
all
pack
of
yet?
the- Yeah.
I want to mess around with the arc thrower in it.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't need the flamethrower.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care that much about it.
Liberty emerges victorious yet again. Extract when ready.
Alright, where you want to go?
Tagging map. Northwest. Far.
No reason to go anywhere else.
I wish that blew you away if you were in hoverpack.
That'd be really cool.
It's the details.
Oh, T3 has an actual jump pad.
Ooh.
Tagging map. North, 200 meters.
There's a lot of stuff out there.
Requesting orbital strike.
Bug tunnel breach.
My thought process on the gas, though, is that it has longer range than the flamethrower, and it like crowd controls them. So you could just strafe over a group that crowd control them. You know?
Yeah, but you're not doing like any damage at all.
That's what your other primary is for.
Fly. Marking location.
Oh, I can't open my map while flying.
Requesting tac.
It's actually annoying.
Dropping
Requesting
in.
air support.
North, 100 meters.
Oh, they're all converging on my marker.
Sending in an eagle.
They're converging on extraction right now.
Got him. Sending in an eagle. Tagging location. My arm!
Man, don't hoverpack around Bile Titans.
Eat this!
Why?
Requesting air support.
They aim up in the air. They almost got me.
Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Activating jump pack.
I'm bringing a pal.
What? That's the invisible fire I've been seeing people talk about.
Well, that was just a pathetic death overall.
Reporting to the front.
Extraction shuttle in.
I've been seeing people talk about invisible fire. And I was like, just wait a little bit longer for it to clear. No, I see what they're talking about now. Get level with head. Throw thermite. Dumb bitch. That guy, however, is a problem. He's up. Wait, 2 thermite shouldn't kill him. Cook his ass!
Just arced him in the face, that's all.
I have no ammo. What's in the sieve artillery, by the way?
Don't know.
Whatever that is. Static field? Oh, static field is actually a good one for that.
Oh,
I am Star Trooper.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Overpack is fun though.
it also lets you get like way up here.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
This is a game you
Sup?
want to play?
So,
This is a game you want to play?
ETA T-minus
I'm a
What do you
fucking
mean?
eruptor.
Clear landing zone.
hit me now, motherfucker. Oh my god! We're in Talktown. How'd you do that? Get him. More super!
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Budget depleted.
To the sky! Requesting air support! Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Yay!
Another victory for the right side of history.
For the right side of history. You know, because the left side's a little less victorious or something. I don't know. Ugh. I don't make judgments. Excuse me.
Priority alert.
Uh-oh.
The Acubin system.
The Acubin system. Must be the new squids. It's always the squids. Oh my god. Really?
Allied destroyer has
Wait,
left
really?
squadron. Welcome back. Well done.
What? Alright. I was not expecting a decent kill count there, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really was not expecting a decent kill count there.
Come back.
Mission coordinates.
Oh, I didn't even realize you left.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Well, yes, exactly. Exactly. Correct. That's the correct, verifiably, you know, accurate
Allied
response you should
destroyer
be
has left
having and making.
squadron.
Stupid.
If you want to go over a tier list at some point, by the way, we can.
We can definitely spend some time on it, but let's.
You said something like an hour on it or something, and I was like, what? But, like, I guess our last one did take a while, didn't it?
Yeah. It do happen like that. It do happen like that.
Mission preparation aborted.
Oh, my bad.
Hellpods primed.
Was just checking something real quick.
Well, you forcefully ejected me from my hell pod.
I didn't mean to. Did not mean to. It did happen.
Allied
I won't-
destroyer
Vortigern.
has joined squadron.
We got Vortigern.
Vortigern.
Yeah, we got
Bonkers
Vortigern.
crazy.
What about here?
808.
Yeah.
He should have had another 0 in there. And a 5. I'm hilarious. I know.
Oh yes, yeah. Childish is not the word I meant to say.
I know I'm hilarious. I'm
Jesus Christ.
absolute comedic genius, honestly.
Possibly even a Marone.
What?
A what?
Huh?
A Marone?
Huh?
What?
Who?
I don't like this game. This game sucks. This game is bad.
A what? A who? A how?
Wait, the DSS is here, right?
Huh?
The DSS is here. Yeah.
DSOC?
Yeah, what? 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 What is wrong with you?
No,
do-
the correct question is yes.
Oh, you're gonna take commando? Well, that's unfortunate.
The correct question is yes. Okay, get it right.
I'm not gonna do this then.
Well, then I'm gonna take commando. I feel like it's no. Wait, sir.
Hold on. I'll take your Quasar if you bring me a mech.
What would I replace?
You'll replace Quasar with a mech, and then I'll drop a Quasar for you.
Oh, that's what you mean. Sure. Which mech?
The machine gun.
Patriot.
Yeah, that one.
Do this. Dississy.
Dississy.
Dississy. And we take gas. Boom. Perfect. Why is this man in the biggest armor ever taking fucking hoverback?
Launch
Who?
initiated.
Fucking bonkers is taking
not taking
hoverback.
hoverback.
Did he change? I saw hoverback.
Well, that's not what it is.
Oh, he changed it last second. Okay, yeah, he changed it last second. He did have hoverback. I just looked at your stream as you launched it, so. No, but no, he had hoverback for a second. I was like, brother, you're in heavy armor. You don't need that.
Actually, it gets you killed more in heavy armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
Like I've noticed that.
do you want me to drop a mech for you right away?
You can. That way I can just have mine on me.
Won't grace the skies of this world.
Where are you at?
Right behind you.
Calling down a walker.
There you go.
Freedom requires firepower.
I brought some nasty orbitals.
Oh, yes, you did. Other dude brought in the main station. My immediate goal is to go over here for the heaviness.
we all brought
mechs
mechs except for you.
Yeah. Y'all gotta escort the squishy. Escort squishy.
Cancel that.
You all actually stopped when I stopped.
Yup.
That's hilarious. Got a breach back there, but like whatever. Can I fly across this lake? Does it give me enough movement? It does give me enough movement.
Requesting
go.
orbital.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
There's a thing over there.
Tagging map. Southeast. Farm.
Requesting air support. Requesting sentry.
Oh wait, I see how I can do this. I can hit stuff from far away by just using the hover pack to line up. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Hold on, I'm learning. I'm learning advanced tech right now, sir.
Where's Tekken out? Oh, Squishy! Where are you? I found you, my Squishy.
Killing a spore nest.
Heavy, northeast, 50 meters. North, 50 meters.
Force spear dead. I'm gonna go clear out the nest like I was supposed to do. There's a spore charger out there somewhere. I don't see the spore charger. I know he's here, but I don't see him.
Orbital inbound.
Oh, there he is. I got hit. God damn it.
Reinforcing. Get some. Get some.
Never mind. Southeast.
Where's the A gap?
Look for the Bile Titan, buddy.
Oh, over here then, somewhere?
That's called democracy.
Collected.
So
I only have
Tagging
one-handed.
location, northwest.
I'm going to grab it. I don't have a very good crowd control way to kill crowds other than strafing run, by the way. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to stick with you as much as I can. I've got 4 rockets and 240 ammo.
Good. My answer to crowds is to fly up and fire a crossbow into them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go kill this this radio tower next.
You're just walking the dog, man. That's all. Lulu Cog, back in action
Can I
again.
see it from here? I wonder if I can see it from here. Probably not. I probably don't get enough height right now for it.
Get on me, jump up on me, and then use me as a.
The platform, it seems to raise quite a bit right now. I'll be able to see it from here for sure.
Dropping package. Activating jump pack.
Wait, maybe not. What the fuck? Where's it at?
Nope.
Where'd the egg go? Did you smash the egg?
No. What?
Oh, there it is.
Acquired.
Can you not hover with it?
What? This?
egg?
I can.
Oh, you
I
pulled out the
can.
quasar. That's right.
Because I need distance. to
Watch out!
shoot.
I don't want to step on you. Be careful. Watch your left flank as well.
Yep. I don't see it. I have no idea where this thing is right now.
Reloading.
Oh, I see it.
Dropping package.
Oh my god. Why are you attacking me, brother? How the fuck did you get behind me?
We're about to have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. New man.
Activating jump pack.
Requesting orbital. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Got it. Where'd the breach come from?
It's napalmed and 120. It's Saul.
Oh, it's sub. Okay.
I have 48, 50 kills right now.
What's the next goal then? Probably get the. Oh, I need to take this to extraction. I'm gonna go to extraction, then I'm gonna head for the book.
Heavy, east, close.
I can't kill this charger, but I'll try.
I can't drop the egg on demand. That's actually like really annoying.
Oh, what? Why was he still running? Bruh.
I'm gonna drop this off, then I'm gonna head for the laptop.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Because I'll have to collect. Actually, if you want to grab the laptop, then head for the power generator. I'll meet you at the power generator. And then I'll pick up the laptop from there.
Sub-objective
Calling
nearby.
down a walker.
We did this entirely backwards.
Rare sample acquired.
Oh wait, did you call him mech too? Oh, we all had.
Yes, that's why they
Calling down a
they
support weapon.
they jumped in on it. But I use my mech to supplement when I run out of ammo with the mech that you called in for.
Requesting sentry.
Shield armor's broken, dude.
Calling down a walker.
You know what might be a good idea, actually? After we finish this mission, spend the next rest of the stream combining all the tier lists into one video, and then I can make a bunch of videos off of that tomorrow.
Have you seen my Excel sheet?
I've seen part of it. Yeah.
There's not much left.
Stalkers!
Oh, I'm on my way.
They aren't actually a threat to me once I notice they're here. He caught me off guard.
I'm just committing mass deforestation.
I don't know where he could have come from though right now. Where'd you come from, buddy?
Over there.
Where did
Marking
you go?
location.
Hot Nine go?
Southwest.
Is that it?
Marking
I think
location.
that might be it.
Southwest.
If not, I'm about to be over there. I can help you out.
Package acquired.
Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's that right there.
Mission at 30.
Otherwise, I don't know. Extraction should be like right here, right?
Dropping package.
That's a bile hole.
It's a bile hole right there.
Mm-hmm.
Requesting advance. Package acquired. Get some.
Where's the
get
stalker
some.
from
Right here, I think. Maybe? No? No. Oh no, that's a bile hole. I'll need you to put the bile hole down, but I'll go in and clear it up.
Can I kill the Quasar?
No.
Okay.
Do you have gas?
How do I kill it then?
Yes,
Gas?
gas.
No, I kill with
Calling
hover
down
pack.
a sentry.
No, gas comes out quicker. Gas comes out quicker. Is it this big one right here to my right?
To the
Yeah,
left.
it is.
Exterminate.
What's to the left? Oh, yep, I see.
Requesting orbital strike.
There we go. Alright, I'll keep it clear. You clear the holes out.
Orbital inbound.
Oh, I didn't hit this one right here.
Outpost destroyed.
Sorry, I tried to move.
Asset within range.
It's my fault.
Oh, he discovered it. He found it.
Throwing supply beacon.
Ah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense why we haven't seen one. This stalker was just following me for really far.
Sending in an eagle.
He's pretty out there, huh?
Yeah. It makes sense though because I
Found the
run pretty
super
fast.
simple run.
Tagging location.
I'm the
Northeast.
safest one to grab it, so
Put it on me. Chances of you dying are pretty low.
with how I'm playing, it's hard to do.
Bug outpost spotted.
You should have your mech call in here in a moment, yeah?
I've had it for a second. When they called theirs in, I had mine.
They're still pretty cool.
Well, we all caught them in on the same time, so.
Permanent hive structure destroyed.
Found something. Air sample acquired.
Here.
Dropping
Calling
items.
down a support weapon.
Did I grab them? I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear the pickup sound.
There you go.
Okay. Oh wait, the
Tactical
pickup
asset
is not a
within
thing you have
threat
to
range.
hold. I forget that for this one.
Air sample acquired.
Wait. There's the stalker lair.
Oh, it was the second one. Oh.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
I'm not gonna move. I'm afraid I'll kill you.
I'm not near you. You're good.
Found something.
Communicate when you're moving to me so I know. Because I'm
Yeah.
slightly faster than you, but you also have to take different angles.
I'm coming down. Reloading and grabbing these amos.
To the sky.
Making my way to the final point.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Requesting air support. Requesting advanced weaponry.
I really just need
I'm
this
not
one to do
done a
little bit more
lot.
damage.
I've not done a whole lot of like killing, but I've been very efficient with what I've been doing.
Oh, no,
Yeah. Yeah, the hover pack actually feels really good with how I'm using it.
I mean,
gives me
you're
good
generally good
angle
with
for
mobility
stuff.
tools, so.
This gives me such good angles sometimes.
You have a quasar, right?
Yeah.
Can you turn directly southeast?
Outpost cleared.
I don't see what you want me to hit. I don't see what you want me to hit.
No?
Oh, there he is. There he is. I hit him. He didn't die. It was hard to hit his face from here.
Oh, he has no head.
Oh, what?
One more hit should kill him. Maybe not.
What the fuck?
New mag.
What a
Is that a new
rare
variant
breed.
of Bile Titan?
No, it's a bug.
Is that a... Oh! Oh! Oh, I see something way more important.
To the sky.
I'm going to absolutely devastate that.
Bug orbital inbound.
Calling in orbital strike.
Requesting orbital.
Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away.
I kinda can't. Okay.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. I saw you hover and then I was like,
Sub-objective nearby.
I was getting pelted by the little dude there.
Have a taste of democracy.
Sending in an eagle.
Okay. High yield. And I'm pretty sure that's a napalm right over there.
Heavy.
Either kill him or clear his leg and I'll finish him.
Where's he at? I can do neither. Because he fucking randomly stopped on me.
I'll get his ass.
Say hello to the mother. Get some. Get some.
I'm gonna call in a mech for me. Give me a second.
Yeah, mini nuke. Behind you, Charger.
Coming for you.
I can't move.
I hope you survive. I'm moving as fast as I can. Get that charger off your back.
Planted him right in the head. There we go.
You don't touch my friends. Only I touch my friends, okay? I kiss the homies goodnight, you know?
We have 2 mini nukes here. 2 mini nukes.
Amazing, amazing. Do I need to assist and grab anything like that?
I don't know where the last nuke. Oh, never mind. I got it.
Double explosive. Okay, 2 mini nukes, 1 high yield double explosive is incredible. Diabolical work.
Dropping package.
Where's the other mini nuke?
It's down there. Right underneath the high
Oh,
yield.
it's.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Let's play.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Oh, that was a smoke.
I got the terminal.
This guy goes, let's play. And so I start spinning up my Gatling at him. He wants to play rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, Gatling gun.
Calling down a sentry. Objective complete.
So, rare sample right here.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters. Sample.
Diabolical seed, though.
Yeah, absolutely magnificent work.
Heavy. Southeast. 50 meters.
I finally hear the rare sample sound effect, by the way.
Because it's quiet. You're used to always running.
Liberty emerges victorious yet again. Extract when ready.
They really need to increase the damage of these rockets to be eats.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because right now they're basically commando shots, and
Rare
that's
sample
like,
acquired.
there's no excuse for that. These things are bigger. Like the tubes on this rocket launcher are bigger than the entire eat rocket. Like entire eat rocket launcher is.
There's something next to me. I don't know what.
I also would not complain if these rockets were spear-based. You know what I mean? Where like you just had to hover over something and it would let you lock onto it and fire spears at them.
I don't know that it needs that, but at least commando control would be really nice.
Well, yeah, or yeah, just give me commando control over them, right? But they need much more than commando damage because we only get 14 of them.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't
Yeah,
feel
health
very
pack here.
good.
There's not a health pack here. Sag day.
And this is the only this is the one that I think actually needs a buff. I think the other one's in good shape. Believe it or not, 4 autocannons is a lot.
Northwest, 100 meters.
Yeah, it is. Autocannon's kind of good. I just
Especially
don't like
when the autocannons are. Oh, you guys have a wild titan over there.
Marking location. Enemy elite. West. 50
Well, now he doesn't care about me.
I did get breached back here.
Valentine's dead. Where's your swarm at? Like this?
Requesting air support.
Calling down a support weapon.
The big view of the battlefield is like really nice.
Requesting
Extraction is available.
The bird's eye.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
I'm securing our egg. And getting to a vantage point over here.
you like the taste of freedom?
T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
I'll kick it up when we gotta leave.
Is that your walker or?
No. Behind us?
Tagging location. West.
How big? How bad?
There's a spore charger and I don't know where it is. There's also a bile approaching. I
I'm the
think
best
I
answer
hit
to
the
bile.
bile, but I didn't kill it because he turned it the last second. You know what?
It's
Better
actually
yet.
really cool to watch.
You know what? Better yet, I'm gonna do this to him.
He's dead.
Yeah, you know what? What else is dead? Everything over there.
No, we did just get breached. So I'm gonna go ahead and solve the breach.
Orbital inbound.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Requesting orbital.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Orbital inbound.
Eagle 1, armed and ready.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Sorry.
I got
What?
killed. Yep, because there's a bug over here. That was my only death this mission,
Calling
though.
in reinforcements. Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Just pick up my sand piece. I'm gonna grab the egg.
Requesting orbital.
Package acquired.
Get on the ship.
New mag. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Reinforcement budget completed.
Get some! Requesting air support. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has
Okay.
seen you through.
I'm gonna be 100.
Yeah.
With this cooldown, I will take a slight ammo nerf, a damage buff, and 2 more uses to the mechs, and then they're officially a good strategy.
Those stalker nests are really close to each other. That was actually kind of mean. A less coordinated team would have lost, like, everything there.
Yeah.
Because they were within range of each other.
Well, also, had we not worked the entire other side of the map first,
Yeah.
and those been, like, super separated, that would have been tough. Because if we'd have dropped on that side and not been able to find those nests and just started working our way and been trailed by, like, 5 or 6 stalkers, that'd have been nasty.
That was a rough placement for those stalkers, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. Every single bug breach got just destroyed by me.
My kills.
You, on the other
compared to
hand,
you,
were stealth moding.
I wasn't even doing that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty is
I wish I told you how many
victorious.
holes were closed, though, because I closed a lot of the holes.
Ready for
I
another
only fired
mission,
48
Helldiver?
shots the entire game.
No serious.
Yeah. Apparently. Well, I have single shot high damage weapons. I had Verdict, crossbow, and Quasar.
Oh, I guess that's true. You don't need to fire the mini shots, huh?
Hmm.
So, keep diving, or do you want to give
to
this
you.
tier list a peek? I'm good to finish this up.
What? We finished our thing, didn't we?
No, you know what I mean. Finish up the tier list.
Okay.
These guys are gonna get kicked though.
Quadrant.
I GG'd them already. It's not that bad. It ain't that rough.
I GG'd him and gave him hugs.
Oh, I don't do that. That's too much. That's love. I can't
How's that
give
too
love
much?
out.
That's love. Can't do love. What?
Can't do love, man.
What do you mean? That's rude.
Hey, don't call me out, even if it's true.
If you're gonna do this, though, I should probably have an actual view of your stream.
I can pass you the spreadsheet if you want.
That'll work. Or you could screen share it so I could view it in real time.
We can do that. Would you prefer that?
Make it a little easier so I know where you're at.
There you go. I'll Discord link it with you. How's that? Feeling helpful? Feeling helpful.
Sterilizer in F tier?
It's a bad weapon. Doesn't work. Doesn't do anything.
I
Yeah,
guess that's
so
fair. It doesn't
I'll catch
do
you up.
anything.
I'll give you the quick rundown on where we are with this. So I've started.
I can tell the color code. I can tell the color code. What's the black lines?
Black lines are entire breaks. So like the double black here, was orbitals. So I don't think there's a single orbital that sits in the S plus or S tier right now. There's some really, really good orbitals. Gas, napalm, napalm, 380, walking, Gatling are all sitting in A tier. They're all really rock solid. They all do exactly what you'd want orbitals to
I
do.
argue with the way you're doing this. Orbital napalm is S at minimum.
Into bugs? Eh.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that important anymore.
Something that solves an entire bug hole, a bug breach, is
It doesn't,
I
though.
think good.
It doesn't solve an entire bug breach. It leaves all
Almost
of the
every time
heavy
I drop
it leaves all of the heavy enemies, right? And
Mhm.
bug breaches are now like, for some reason it seems they last longer. So you can put the napalm down, it'll do half the bug breach. Like it basically it makes it very, very easy, but I don't think it's any
Oh,
stronger than getting
important.
2 gases off.
Important to know. Is this all upgrades?
Yes.
Okay.
This is super hell dive is where we are. And this is by all factions, where I think they say.
I don't know if I'm trying to decide
I can hear this argument.
into squids?
What?
Into squids for those. Or is that
Oh, that's the
your
wrong one.
color coding's a little weird. Squid should be like purple or something.
Squids are purple.
Oh, it's very, very light on my screen.
It's pretty light in general.
It's hard for me to tell the difference between squid and all factions.
I can darken it for you just to make your life easier.
Okay, I can tell a little bit better now. I don't know why the purple's showing up a little bit better now.
It's a very light lavender color.
I think strafing run is S+.
It's right here. It's S for all factions. I don't think it's S+. I don't think so. Okay, so to clarify, and I'm just gonna go back over it because we're gonna end up going back over it. S+ is someone on the team is bringing this. Okay, this is an inarguable stratagem that comes with every drop, and this is like not a hey guys, let's figure out what we're doing. This is one of those stratagems.
MG43. What's
MG43.
MG43?
That's the
Is that the
medium
heavy?
machine gun into squids.
That's medium.
That is medium machine gun
Okay.
into squids.
Yeah.
It kills every single thing in that faction. All you need is ammo. Kills it fast, too. Eagle 500 kg is an all-faction S+. Someone is bringing it.
I don't think it is. And I argue on one faction. Squids.
It insta-kills, what you call them?
If they had their shield
Not
up,
walkers. The ships. It
Tripod.
insta-kills the ships.
no. Not if they have the shield.
The ships? Yeah, it does.
Unless it was changed after after launch.
It does.
On launch, it wasn't able to.
It works. It was a little buggy.
Okay.
But it does.
Okay, it did get patched. Okay.
It's also a huge amount of like AoE, and just having it is really, really good.
on
I can-
launch.
I can
500 was really good, but it didn't do good into them because the shield absorbed the blast and it did nothing to them after that.
I can hear the argument for it maybe not being like S+ into squids, but like it really kind of is because it almost entirely invalidates the regular Eagle airstrike, which
If
would
you're
be the
saying
thing
it
that you'd
got
want
patched,
to take into squids. You
If
know what I mean?
if you're saying it got patched, then
It
okay.
works. It'll one-shot them.
Okay.
If you get one of the tight ones where they're all super close together, you knock out all the shields, you drop it in the middle, it'll take all three out.
I'm gonna argue recoilless and the bots being a step lower. Because if you're good enough, the sniper rifle, the anti-material rifle does its job but better.
Nope. Nothing one-shots Striders except for recoilless to the eye. It's the only way to one-shot Striders. A single recoilless backpack immediately solves the Strider convoy.
Yeah, I forgot you told me you could do that. I guess that is fair. Yeah. I still don't see the anti-material rifle for bots like in a correct spot right now.
Where do I have it?
I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I'm not
Maybe I
seeing
don't
it
have
in
it.
S tier.
Maybe I
don't
forgot
see it.
AMR. Oh yeah,
I don't see
I forget
it
about
in-
AMR.
Yeah. 'Cause it's really good into bots. It's really
Yeah, it's
really good
it's
into bots.
A to S tier into bots.
I'd argue S tier because it can kill all of them easily if you're good.
Well, it's A to S depending on the user. You know what I mean? I think it's A tier for the average player. I think it's S tier if you're good.
you're not using it though unless you're good with it or you like it. So
Yeah,
I'd say S.
I think the railgun's better. I think
You get
think-
more bullets with AMR, and if you're accurate with it, you can kill more things with it. You can use it as a primary. That kills.
well, most
everything.
people do.
That's what I'm saying. Is you can use it as a primary. You can't really use railgun as a primary into bots.
You can. You just bring a supply backpack.
20 bullets to kill all the chaff enemies too? Nah.
No, it'll punch through multiple devastators though. I'll slot it in there. So, let's see. Into bugs, it's like a definite B tier. Into squids, I'd also give it like A tier.
So you for bugs would be B for squids. It's
It
a little unwieldy to bugs.
It works for bugs as long as your secondary is good because
It's either C for bugs, B for squids, or A for squids, B for bugs. Because I don't think they're in the same level of usefulness against both factions.
It's SAB. It's for sure SAB.
SAB. I'll take SAB.
The hell? What this thing doing? Why being so funky?
MG43 only at B for bugs.
It's because the HMG is just so much better than it.
You don't have HMG ranked against bugs at all.
I have it in all
in A
factions
tier.
today.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I was just missing it.
You're good. Just gotta slide some stuff down. There's gotta be a function for this that I'm not thinking of.
I feel like that's unfair, dude. The times I've used machine gun into him, it's been really good.
It's really good. But it's like it comes up short against certain enemies that you really would hope it would not come up short
Here,
against.
there's an asterisk. There's an asterisk for that actually in bugs. If you find it in
If
a
it's
city,
on the ground, it's great.
if it's a city map, you don't take HMG just because you know you're gonna pick up an MG and you get a free slot.
Oh yeah, but that's just in general, right? Like, oh, hang on. Do I need to drop this twice? Oh, I missed a black marker. Ooh, dev. Gotta be better than that. Hold on. I'll just move this all the way down here. Aha, there is a more efficient way to do this. I knew I'd find one. Just trying to clean some stuff up. Actually, just Control C, Control V, Control V, and then this. There we go. And then it is gonna be for bots right here, for squids right here, and then for bugs right here. Some of the colors are a little incorrect.
I should really want to argue strafing on being S plus into bugs.
I don't think it's S plus into bugs. I think it's really, really good. I just don't think it gets to S plus into bugs. Because so the problem with it, right?
Get the argument for the S plus is like must take, but it's never gonna be a must take just because of how it is. But it's like like an almost must take. Like
it's so
just the kind of
close.
stratagem it is. It's just the kind of stratagem it is doesn't lend itself to a must take because sometimes your gun can just clear out the chat.
Exactly. Sometimes like anything else
so
you're taking just
multi-purpose.
does that. It is. It's
'Cause it
very
does
versatile.
everything.
That's why it's an
It does
S for all
everything.
factions here, because it will literally put in work no matter where you take it.
I guess it's just my experience with it because of I just always kind of need that.
I mean, the thing keeping it at a S plus, in my opinion, is the very, very thin line of damage that it does as well. It'll solve a lot of problems in that very, very thin line, but if you like with bugs, if they're spreading out, or with bots, if they're spreading out against you, then you're gonna run into trouble. But if you're in an area where there's a lot of straight lines, thin corridors, good funnels for you, all of a sudden that thing feels like it's doing the work of God, right? Like if you can get the bots to funnel between two rocks and you just keep chucking those at them, I mean, you could probably take out 80, 90 bots and still have one left over.
My
You know what I
argument though is 500 just kind of the same thing.
Yes.
Does the same thing, but it gets an S plus tier.
Well, because 500 also has the ability to close bile holes and kill the structures that strafing run can't.
I guess that's fair.
Because you'll never use a strafing run to kill a
I feel like
detector
Eats is
tower.
just better commando. I rarely find myself in a situation where I feel like commando is doing better. I'd rather
they're
commando.
about the same.
I know they're about the same, but the two rockets just
The benefit of the commando is it's your full eats in one package. The benefit of eats is you arm two people.
Autocannon is clearly in the wrong spot. It's an F tier weapon.
Right.
What's Airburst RL?
Airburst rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forget that's a thing.
I forget it's a thing, but it's pretty solid. Caveat of you're using cluster and not flak, but hey, whatever.
Walking being high is crazy to me.
Hmm.
That thing was bad for so. Walking being so high is crazy to me because that thing was so bad for so
So
long.
walking is a really, really good answer to the
I was gonna
large
say too.
fortress for bots than any of the large hives
I know
on the
it's
bug
not. I
side.
know it's not awful. I'm just like it was bad for so long.
It's been buffed like 2 or 3 times. It's kind of flying under the radar for a lot of people who don't use it. Its issue is it's kind of niche and not like if walking could be more
I
consistent with
feel
how
like
it comes down. If the
laser. I feel
pattern
like
was the same, it'd be really, really good.
laser should be higher for
Laser needs
squid.
unlimited uses or it never moves up. Like, I'm sorry, laser needs unlimited uses or it never moves up. With the cooldown that it has, unlimited uses or it stays exactly where it
It
is.
by itself solves entire
Not
camps for squids.
yes, but on super hell dive, that is like I can do that with a crossbow.
But it's throw and forget. Like it's so good in the squids.
But the shields eat the shit out of that laser. They're
What
gonna
are you
use the
talking about?
entire duration.
Did they change it? On launch, it one tapped them. One tick of damage, one tapped the shields.
No. No, it does
They
not do that.
changed it?
I don't know that they
Oh.
ever changed it, but I know it does not do that.
It used to one laser, you didn't have to clear any of the shields, it just wiped the entire camp.
It also takes forever to kill tripods.
Yeah, but like I was always using it to clear out nests. Throw one in the middle of a nest, it cleared it, and there was like very few squid nests. So
I'm
like
very
one person picking laser cleared all of the nests.
I'm very, very comfortable with all of the orbitals that are in B right now. The only one that might get to move up is 120 into bugs. Bugs specifically. It's not nearly as good into bots, but into bugs it is doing gangbusters.
How the mighty has fallen with laser cannon. It's funny. That thing
Well,
was absurd into bots for a really long time.
well, HMG hit the block, and HMG is just a much better version of laser
It
cannon.
wasn't that HMG hit the blog, it was that HMG got buffed, and then laser cannon was like, "Oh well, now I do nothing."
Yeah. Well, I
'Cause
mean, laser
HMG,
cannon still has its place. I just don't think that it's standing really, really high.
the days of it being able to kill everything in bots are no longer here.
Yeah. I mean, it still can kill everything. It's just it's taking too long. It needs more damage. Is the biggest problem. So like it'll still kill Hulks, but it takes a full 3 seconds of it in their faceplate. And with the Hulks now doing the face cover
Needs to be like a
thing
second or
and bouncing
something.
all over the place, it's hard to keep it on target long enough to put Hulks down with it. And the other thing is it has a 200 meter like limit for how far out it can reach. And like a weapon that is precision like that into enemies that shoot back at you, you really, really want it to have
Yeah.
as much range as possible.
Do you have battlement in here? I don't see battlement in here.
So this is just orbitals, eagles, and support weapons right now.
Orbitals, eagles, and supports. Okay, fair enough. I mean, all of this seems good to me. It seems right to me. I don't see anything that I'm upset with.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned one of the eagles that's at the bottom of A.
What? Cluster? Oh wait, no. A smoke. Is that? That's not all factions, is it?
Yeah.
That is all factions. I
Yeah.
thought that was. I mean, I know that there's bugs with it sometimes, and like it gets ridiculous because some of the bugs are like you don't get targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm never gonna question it because it's either like A tier or it's F tier, and it's
So-
never in between.
The thing about Eagle Smoke is the people that know how to use it. And I know this is more of like this is super Helldive, but this is for average players, right? This is an idea for players who are not, just god tier aim, doing everything right all the time, making all the right decisions. That's the idea of a tier list like this. It comes with the caveat of you use smoke aggressively. People are very, very focused on using smoke to run away. That is not what you want to use smoke for. You throw the smoke into the base, and then you run at the enemy. Because they don't know where you're coming from, they're not likely to hit you. And then you get shit done. You run up onto objectives inside bases, you run in, clear all the bug holes in the hive, because they're not really sure where you are, they're taking forever to breach, they're taking forever to do call-ins, like, it's quite good. Into the squids, the overseers have a really, really hard time locating you. Really, really hard time locating you. Also, if you get really good at smoke, it can do all of the things airstrike can do as far as destroying buildings.
You should organize this a little better though.
I'm not done with it. I'm just trying to get everything placed. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably put boxes around things that are the same item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like they should be organized by faction.
Well, I
Do
can
you like
I can pull
all?
this apart and then like transition everything over here.
Yeah.
But this is just like a all in one place sort of thing for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it does look a little crazy to look at. But yeah, this is where we are right now on it. We can move to what would be next.
I think
here.
turrets are the next easiest to do.
I think turrets are the next thing in general here. Yeah.
Turrets, defensive, mines.
Yeah. So yeah, we can just do sentries specifically here, and then we'll do like emplacements and mines for that as its own thing.
Tesla Tower, is that a turret? Do we consider that a turret?
I do. I would consider Tesla a turret.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and take a pull up here real quick because I've got the stratagems on the wiki here, so I make sure I have them all. So we got 7 sentries. We got the autocannon, flame, Gatling mortar, EMS mortar, machine gun, and rocket sentry. We
Flame
are going to
is
go
like
ahead and include
C,
Tesla here.
More or less.
Huh?
Flame is like a C or less. Thing
I
feels so bad.
I think flame is a D tier until they give it the ability to oscillate.
Yeah.
It focuses on one enemy until that enemy dies, and that's not what it needs to be doing. It needs to do the sprinkler thing, where it's just swinging back and forth and setting an entire area in front of it ablaze. It also needs double the range that it has right now.
Actually, no. It's CDF. CDF.
What?
Bugs, squids, bots. CDF.
I think you're a little
it-
backwards. I think it's squids, bugs, bots. Because bugs will jump on it super fast and kill it.
Is fire quicker? Is fire better than better against squids?
Oh yeah. You set any voteless on fire, they die.
I still think it's CDF bug squids bots because it blows up. It's the only turret that blows up.
But
So
it
even if
doesn't.
it gets
It
swarmed,
doesn't do damage with the explosion. It just sets an area on fire the same way Firebomb Hellpots does.
does it not blow up?
It's not explosive. It's just an area of fire. It's like doing a fire gout.
Mm. I think it's CCF. Them CCF.
Yeah, it is useless into bots. Useless into
CCF.
bots.
CCF or DDF. I'd take either. Because like it actually is good against bugs. It does well, not good, but it's like it's not bad. Especially on defense missions.
What the hell? Can you see the purple now?
You got it backwards.
Oh, I do, don't I? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I think that's totally acceptable. And I don't think there's a single other failing sentry here.
Also, you got something wrong. I did just notice something wrong in your list. Why the hell you got flamethrower at an A tier into bots? Fire does nothing to bots.
Okay. So, there are some psychopaths out there that have determined that flamethrower is actually really, really good at killing basically every bot. Now, you are going to suffer
Oh.
for a while getting okay with this. But for an average player, you can kill a Hulk in half a second.
What?
Yes. 0.5 seconds. 0.75 if you're
How?
kind of swinging it all over the place. It ignores armor.
Oh.
Hulks do not have a very large health pool.
Oh, you're using it different than you normally use the flamethrower.
Mhm.
Okay. You're not sweeping your focus.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And so it will damage the faceplate, it will damage the main health, and it will damage the heat sink all at the same time as well.
Hmm.
So it's basically triple dipping damage. So Hulks just get snapped out of existence with the flamethrower. All the other little bots have no defense against the flamethrower either. They also have pretty low health pools, and if you kind of aim anywhere close to their heads, you will get the hit on that, and they will just die.
Fair enough.
I don't recommend people play like this, because for the time that you're doing it, it's gonna feel like death upon you. But if you get any good with it, it's really not that bad.
I think machine gun and Gatling go in the same tier because they do the same thing just in different ways.
Yeah, no,
I
yes.
think that tier's like A.
I do too.
A or S.
We can
Maybe S.
we can put them both here for all factions too, because
Yeah. They function the same into every faction.
yes, and the only difference is how often do you want it up, or how much DACA do you need right now, right? Like if you feel you need more DACA, just take the, and it is just a flavor. It's take the Gatling. If you feel you just want to have a sentry with you at all times in your back pocket, take the machine gun. I'm just gonna put MG.
I think auto's probably one step below that.
I think most of them are gonna end up in A, to be honest with you.
I feel like auto cannon's just too slow now. Because it's just a worse rocket turret now, I feel like.
It's got better range though.
It has better range, but the range doesn't come into play that often.
Well, I think rocket is an S, personally.
I was kind of gonna make the argument that it was S, and then the auto cannon was B.
I think autocannon's an A, because what? So let's think about this, right? So when you're taking sentries, right? What is What is the generic player loadout that you see when sentries come out?
Usually 3 centuries, rocket, either rocket, Gatling auto, usually.
Yep. So auto is just a slightly lesser version of the rocket, and the only reason for that is the rocket focuses heavies. If the auto turret also focused heavies with the same programming, it would be just as good. But it doesn't automatically start focusing the biggest target. It just picks the nearest target. And
My problem is the turning speed is so fucking slow, though.
yeah, but once it gets what it's going after, uh it's basically stun locked whatever that is. Like it stun locks chargers. It's strong enough to throw Bile Titans back a little bit, so they have a
I mean,
very
I'll
hard time
take the
approaching it.
argument.
I
I'll
think
take
it's
the
A.
argument just because I do kind of agree it's only like 1 tier lower. But I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have Gatling and MG most of the time over your autocannon.
Now, I will say this. I think it's a C into squids.
Fair.
I think it does really well into bots. I think it does really well into bugs. I think it falls apart into squids because it's a different type of swarm, and the harvesters are one-shotting turrets. So if your turret is not able to wipe out a huge horde very, very fast, if it needs time to, like you said, turn speed, acquire a target, and it's not going to also put, like, either put the tripod down or kill every overseer in the room, it's not going to survive. We're good with Rocket Sentry, like S in general. I think I'm also gonna put it over here though for squids though, because I think it's also pretty useless into squids.
I don't think that's true. I think it is a little better into squids than autocannon is. Because it does turn pretty quick. And it does kind of fuck up the bigger guys, like the fly guys.
I guess that's fair. Use against overseers is pretty
It
pretty
is good against
valuable.
overseers. Swarms of overseers don't necessarily do very well into it.
That's a fair point.
Also, because it targets bigger things, if you break the shield on the tripod, there's actually a good chance the rocket sentry will kill it.
Yes. Because
I think
it
EMS.
will focus it down.
I think EMS mortar is significantly worse than regular mortar.
You think so? I think it's either as good or better.
I feel like it's only really good at comboing with it. I don't know. I don't feel like EMS is like super amazing in this game. Unless you have a specific like plan for it.
EMS mortar is like a good little I don't know what else to take sort of thing, especially into bots. Because if you just kind of throw it down before you approach a fortress or a base or something like that, the enemy's not being able to move is really helpful.
I just
for clearing
don't feel like
things.
it's worth a stratagem slot with what gas does now.
I mean, and that's fair, but like, as a turret, it's still really rock solid, and it's a non-lethal option as a turret. So it's like having
I
another
guess that's
player who's
in
doing
D
support.
tier. I guess D tier isn't. Yeah, I want to say it's not. Wait, why did it look like a D tier right there?
I don't know. D is really small.
Yeah.
I actually think mortar is pretty much a B all around.
I wasn't gonna argue mortar. I feel like mortar's fine.
It's just an average thing. It'll do work like
It's
it's kind of a roll of the dice because in
it's
some
on
situations it'll like murder everything.
it's on par with
Like I think it's sitting up with
autocannon. If
this.
not, it's on
Yeah.
the same tier as autocannon, if not slightly lower. So like I feel like it's in a good spot.
Yeah. Bitty 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 bitty.
It's just hard to evaluate EMS, honestly.
Yeah, because it's the same thing with the regular mortar. Is because sometimes it's providing so much function, and then other times it's like I need you to target this guy. And I do feel like the ship module for mortar targeting is not working, which is obnoxious because it's a tier 5. Yeah, it's a tier 5 ship module. Very expensive. It should work 100% of the time. If I mark a target and that thing's ready to shoot, that should be the next thing it shoots at, period. Point blank.
Honestly,
Not
it
even a
shouldn't just be
question.
mortars. It should just be for all turrets.
It should be for all turrets, but hey, this is the world we live in. Tesla, I think, is really strong into bugs, really strong into squids, and kind of falls flat on its face into bots.
I feel like it's better into squids than bugs.
I agree. I'm thinking we're looking at an ABD situation here. Because into bots, for sure, it's a D. It's not a
The little
failure
bit of
option.
time,
It's just not working
the little
great.
bit of time you used it into squids, it was really, really good. But I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble putting together in my mind if that was because of the map or because it was just that good into squids.
Well, it changed to 7 targets. So it's just that good into squids. It chains to 7 targets. It has heavy armor
Well,
penetration.
no, the
It
map we were in was this.
stuns.
The map we were in was the city, so we were able to hide it around like corners, and they were really tight packed, so it was able to get maximum chain pretty much every time it struck.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm having trouble deciding if that's influencing my decision, because I would almost say it's S tier into squids.
I don't think it's S tier into squids for the same reason I don't think any of the sentries is S tier into squids. Like MG and Gatling are really good into squids, and if you really want a really high kill count, they're great. But
it was
it's
really
also
good
just
at holding.
squids. Like you could take
It was
anything into squids right now, and it'll perform at a fairly high level, unless
it
it's
was
just like not
really good
conducive
at
to the
holding
map type.
points though. And I'm trying to figure out if that was just because it was a city layout, and I think it might just be because it was a city layout.
I don't think so because it's a 360-degree attack, and it has a lot of health. It has a lot of health. Give me a second. Well, let me see.
But like cities are just more densely packed, so like it's able to chain a lot better.
Where does this thing come from? Where does it come from? Did I get the wrong one? Is it bridge? It is. Yeah. So it is 600 HP, which is quite a bit. And it's doing
I'll take
600 damage.
ABC. ABC is like isn't bad. I'm just like I haven't played against squids with it recently, so I'm just not sure. Like A, the meta into squids, and B, like how well they do outside of the city scenarios. Because I've only fought squids on the city map.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty much the only place they appear. Because they're abducting citizens. That's the reason they're in those places.
Fair. I don't know. I guess that isn't actually an S tier work. It's just really convenient. I guess you get the same effect from like strafing run, and strafing run does other things.
Weird that this keeps unsetting. There we go. It's too big. There we go. So this is like definitely into bugs.
No,
Or
it's
no,
squids,
squids, I'm
bugs.
sorry. Squibs. This is into bums. And this is into butts.
Bits.
Butts and bits. Bits and butts. Boop boop. This AC sentry is C into squidums. That's not the right color. Rocket sentry here. This
That
was what,
was
squids?
also
Yeah.
squibs.
Squibs. This is an all faction set right here. The wrong gray. Also all factions. Now, like, granted, with these two, they're really, really good into the two mission types that they're kind of like excellent for. But, you know, just for one mission type is not going to be, you know, an acceptable reason to move something up an entire place.
I would say it is if it trivializes it, but I don't think there's any stratagem in the game that trivializes any one singular mission.
Yeah. Well,
The only time we've ever had a situation like that, I would say, is the old laser cannon. in
yeah,
the
that's
bot.
true. Oh, old school laser cannon was just solving a lot of problems when spawns were low on bots. Oh boy. Yeah.
There was literally missions where we would just drop our laser cannon. That was the only stratagem we dropped the entire
That was
mission.
it. That's all you needed. That was it. Just laser cannon.
We'd use precision sometimes to kill the fucking cannons, but like realistically, that wasn't the way we should have been doing it.
Nope.
We got really good at destroying those turrets with precision cannon too.
Yeah. Once we figured out the north-south call-in, it was basically like,
Yeah.
just get to the south side of it and then drop it at your feet. We also got really good at just with the laser cannons, like, oh, it's back his turn to us. Everybody together now. 3, 2, 1, gone. Just deleting them.
Magnifying glass.
Yeah. Well, that's not right. There we go. All right. So we can do.
Is there another turret we're missing? I don't think there is. I think we got them all there.
There we go.
And then mines.
Yep.
I think fire mines, napalm mines is like really good into bugs. I think it's like an A tier, maybe A, maybe B.
I'm thinking B or C.
I mean, it's still like a napalm
B
strike.
or
It's still pretty good.
C.
No, yeah, you got a point. Gas mines I would put above them. Yeah, I'd put gas mines above the napalm. Yeah,
And gas mines are not an S.
no, they are not.
They're close. They could be there. They are not.
Specifically for buggies, though.
What do you mean?
Specifically,
Gas
for
mines are great
buggies.
all around. I don't
They don't
think
lose
this is
effectiveness
specific
into
to bugs
bots?
either. No, not at all. If anything, they're like maybe just as good, if not better, into bots. Bots not shooting at you is kind of a big deal.
Oh, it does just stop shooting, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay.
They
never
either
mind.
they either stop shooting or they start shooting each other. And it's really
I
good
don't
into
play
the
bot.
rush down seed where all the chainsaw guys just start hacking and slashing at all the nearby allies.
I
Because
just
it's
don't play
radiation
bot.
procs, you know?
I just don't play bot, so I see it for squids. We didn't have them for squids when I played, so but like thinking about it, yeah.
Like, I just think they're quite solid all the way across the board. Like, honestly, AP mines are a D.
Also in that tier is tank mines and 2 squibs.
Yeah.
I
You're
almost want to
absolutely
say
right.
that's where they are for bots too, because they don't kill like the one threat in bots, do they? They
They're
don't
still
kill Striders, right?
they're still all right. I just think for bots and bugs they're
Do
probably
they
in
kill
C tier.
Striders?
Yeah, they'll kill
Do
Striders.
they?
They'll kill the shit
They
out
do
of
kill Striders.
Striders. Oh yeah.
They still kill Striders. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
they
No,
kill the
nah, C
shit
tier,
out of
C tier then.
Striders. But
C tier then.
the problem is getting the Striders to walk over multiple mines. So like
Yeah.
here's a fun thing no one is fucking doing. That's big haha. If you take AT mines into bugs, and everybody takes AT mines, and you get a Strider convoy, you can just ignore the Strider convoy by dropping towards the end of the Strider convoy, like right on the little trail dot, because they're gonna walk that exact same trail dot, and just drop a path of mines, and then go on with your day. Like the AT mines will just
I
deal
for
with that
some
for you.
reason, I for some reason thought you told me that they didn't work on Striders. I don't know why.
No, they do. That was the main reason I was looking forward to them initially, is because when they first came out, they had a shitload of damage. They were doing like 800 damage per mine at AP5 or something. And so Striders would like step on them and their legs only had like 750 health or something. So like one leg would get blown off by an AT mine, and it's like, who planned this shit? Who thought about this?
I'd say the same. They're the same tier for bugs because they do kind of fuck over Chargers.
Well, I think they're
But
in
Squibs
C's.
just don't have a target for them. Honestly, I'd almost say that's an F tier into Squibs.
I'm here for this.
Yeah, because there's like not a target for them against Squibs.
Nope.
Because half the overseers fly over them anyways.
Mm-hmm. But I think they're sitting probably around C tier.
I think AP
Comfortably.
mines get to stay there for all of them though, because the vote list will date the AP mines and it's like still useful. Well,
What?
as useful as it could be.
What, in D?
Yeah, I think that's fine there for everybody.
Yeah, they're not doing enough, and they're too lethal to us, and they're not doing enough to enemies. I think the problem with AP mines is they do need an adjustment where and it's gonna be a full
Where did we
rework. They
put?
need to be bouncing betties. They need to pop up and do a spray of shrapnel.
I think like
Gas mines are just here. AT mines are just here. AP mines are here. I'm
I
here
think
for
right
flame
in the
mines.
center. I think right in the center is Flame Mines BC.
It's BC. I think it's
Actually, no, it's not BC.
I think
It's
it's
BD.
just
BD maybe.
they're not doing shit to bots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's BD. Maybe BF.
I mean they're killing the little bots, but like I mean I guess that's good if you I guess there's an argument to be made there that's like, okay, if you don't want the enemy to call in on you,
But it's
drop the
hard.
flame mines and then
But it's
have the enemies run at you, because they'll run at
It's
that, they'll go
hard to get
investigate.
some of the bots to run into them, though. And let's be real, the small bots aren't ever an issue. It's always the fucking Devastators and the Armored Boys.
Right, but if you really, really want to solve bots, you make sure you kill all the small ones first, because then they can't call in drops, because they're the only enemies on the faction that can call in bot drops.
Yeah, but at that point, why aren't you just fucking airstriking or eagle strafing them or, whatever?
Yeah.
I think it's
I'm making the stealth diver argument.
I guess
think
the
that
D is
keeps them
right.
in D tier for that play style.
I think B. I can take BD. B for bugs and squibs. Because they're still good into bugs. It's just gas mines, kind of,
Invalidate them completely.
Yeah. But in a vacuum, I could see the reason for it. I don't think it's C. I think it's B tier. They're one step below gas mines. Now, where's our EMS mines?
I need it. I need it badly. I want it
I think
so much.
I think that's all the mines, but these are defensive, so we could probably just rank all the other defensive with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like battle bombardment or whatever the fuck it is
Okay.
called.
Battlement, the Grenadier one?
Yeah, the only one
Okay.
we got.
Grenadier Battlement is at an A. However, into the Firebot faction, like the sub faction of the Incendiary, it becomes an S. And the reason for that is because it gives you a damage reduction while you're standing behind it. Which is like while you're on the grenade thing, it's giving you a damage reduction.
Is against one faction enough to raise it like
That's what I'm saying.
an
It's like
entire
it's an
tier?
A because it'll do good things into bots. The problem is into regular bots, there's a lot more rocket type enemies. So rocket
Yeah,
striders,
no.
rocket devastators, more tanks and stuff like that. Whereas the incendiary core is mostly hulks and like fire focused enemies that are sprinting to get at you for fire. And so having an embattlement there that's blocking a majority of those shotgun shells and things like that is
You
really,
know,
really good.
I think the flamethrower is probably really good into that faction too.
What?
I'm making a joke about using fire against the fire core.
It actually works really well because they fucking rush you down and you just burn them
It's
back.
stupid that they're not immune to the fire. They're
It's
the
stupid
fire
that our
core.
fire-resistant armor isn't immune to being caught on fire. It's like it's fire.
I'll take A tier for the
Fireproof.
battlement. I'll take A tier for the battlement. The only time I've seen it, it did pretty good.
It's just terrible into bugs, and it's like not very good at all into squids.
So like what? Like ABC?
I'm thinking
Or not?
ACC.
Yeah. ACC? Yeah, sure, fair enough. The caveat being that if you have a defense mission, it's actually like really good. Like a defense campaign, it's really good to be one of the things you throw on top of the walls. You know the old strategy of just throw every emplacement you can on top of the walls for the defense campaigns.
Yes, I do, in fact.
I feel like the defensive shield is still really good too. The like bubble shield.
We need to do backpacks.
I'm not talking about the backpack one. I'm talking about the
yes.
the deployable one.
I
feel
forget
like
what
it's
it's
probably
called.
like it's the bubble shield. Just call it the fucking bubble shield. Everybody's gonna know what the bubble shield is. Shield dome, sure.
However, into the other two factions,
Would you
it's
what
F tier.
F tier and the bugs for sure, but like bots and squids, I think it's good into.
It's terrible into squids. Does nothing to stop the voteless hordes. The overseers will run right through it. Harvesters knock it out instantaneously. It lasts for maybe 0.5 seconds and it never comes back. The moment it breaks, it never regens.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the things you'd want it to break. I'm just
Like,
misremembering how long it lasted into them then. Oh wait, no, the jetpackers also like flew into it. They were actually smart if I remember right.
yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, because the jetpackers get close to you to attack you anyways, so it's
Or they just fly super far away, which is like, it's fine if they want to fly super far away, but the issue is harvesters are going to light that shield up, and they're just going to clip it, and it's gone. You know what I mean?
What are the other? Yeah, HMG turret is like actually
HMG
low-key
emplacements
kind of
sitting
S tier.
like probably S into bots, A into bugs and squids, right? It might even just sit in S at
No,
all
it
levels.
was good. It was really good in the squibs the one time we used it. The times we used it, we were taking it every time because it's a really good answer to harvesters if you already have one down.
But like, you don't need it because you're taking an MG43. Is the thing.
Nah, it
R.
deleted them quicker. It deleted them quick.
It does.
Dude.
It does. That's not what I'm saying. Like, it's just more of the same.
I could see an S tier for it across the board. I don't know that it's S tier across the board though.
I'm trying to figure out what faction it suffers into severely enough to not qualify that, because there's only one enemy that gives it any trouble in this entire, well, two enemies that give it any trouble in the entire game. And that's tanks and chargers.
It kills chargers still.
Yeah, it'll kill
Just
a
not
charger.
quick enough. I don't know, it just feels wrong putting it in an S tier for some reason, but it is good.
It's really good. I mean, the thing to think about with it is, like, how much do you need a full automatic AMR with 250
The other one,
rounds?
the other one's also there for bots specifically.
Oh yeah,
The heavy one. But now we're getting to the point of I think we're crowding S too much.
no, because these are just like like some of the strongest options that you could possibly take into these factions. S plus is the mandatory stuff.
Yeah.
Because look, like so support weapon, orbital, eagles, turrets, and now emplacements here, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna run.
We're just putting the best of each category there. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
this is just like the top tier of each category. And the reason we have so many support weapons up here is because Eats and Commandos are good into everything. Railgun and AMR are precision weapons, so they solve bots. MG43 is absolutely fucking ridiculous into the squids. Like Arc Thrower and Flamethrower and Stalwart are all just, hey, that direction gets damage. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Fair.
So
ATM placement drops a tier into buggies and then drops like 2 tiers into squids.
I think it's pretty good into squids. I think it probably sits at A tier into both.
It can't deal with the harvesters very easily.
Right, but it's really good at taking out drop ships. You do have to spend like 1 extra shot now to strip the shield, so
wait
it's
a
4
minute.
shots.
You're right.
But it's
It
still
has the
kooky.
easiest time destroying the drop ships there. I forgot about that. That thing does just solve drop. Never mind it. Yeah, it's just 1 tier lower for both of them.
Yeah.
I forgot that it was actually kooky at killing their dropships for some insane ass reason.
And they nerfed it. They like targeted the reason it was doing that for the nerf by putting shields on the warp ships, but it's like, okay, you added 1 more shot. Good for you.
I forgot about that.
Like into bots, it's just insane.
It does everything into bots.
Single strongest fucking bot emplacement in the entire game.
I'd almost argue it's S plus. It's S plus in defense campaigns into them actually, but like I don't think it's S plus in general.
I'm just gonna drop it in S plus in general. If somebody is bringing this into bots, bots are solved. Like, this can single-handedly be your answer to striders, tanks, and fabricators.
Yeah.
Like, and this thing, occasionally you'll get a map seed where you just drop this thing in like a blitz or something, and you just drop it in the middle, and everything is done. I had a solo bot mission that I was not hoping to go solo into. I just never got anybody join me, and it was bunkers. It was command bunkers, which is 4 of the fucking things, and I ended up getting a spot where, like, right in the middle of all 4 command bunkers.
You were able to hit all of them.
And I was like 300 meters away or something like that, like 200 meters away from all of them. so I could shoot at them and they wouldn't know where I was to shoot back. And so it's 4 shots per bunker, and it's just one of them just solved it. All of it. The whole mission.
Are there any emplacements we're forgetting about? I don't think so right now.
I can peek real quicksies.
Do we want to put the mechs here? I feel like this is the best place for
No,
mechs.
we'll do vehicles because we're gonna end up having a zone for vehicles too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Okay, I guess that makes.
I think we can do backpacks next though for sure.
Supply backpack is an S tier.
Uh, I'm here for it being an S plus. To be completely honest with you, I think it is the single strongest backpack in the entire game, and I don't think there's a question about it.
I think the only reason it's not S plus is because of the fact that we have a backpack already in S plus.
What?
Recoilless rifle.
Yeah, but if you're not running recoilless rifle, like, just take a fucking supply backpack. You have infinite death now.
I think it's S. I don't think you have to take it. I think you could get away with people not having
Yeah,
it.
I think the argument is, yeah, that's a perfectly fine argument of
Like if everybody's taking
supply
recoilless rifle, which is like I'm not gonna disagree with that,
Yeah,
but it's
and
there with everything
oh, hold
because
on.
it combos so well with so many things. Now, if you're into squids, hold on. No, it should be there. It should be an S plus specifically for squids. I will argue
I
that.
don't even think you need it for squids because squids are always in the city maps, and you can just find that ammo.
You know what? There's a fuck ton of ammo there. Yeah, never mind. But I could hear that argument because you're taking MG, and like that's one of the things the backpack combos with really well.
And I'm just gonna block that off for backpacks then, because there is nothing else even close to it. No. Sup. Lie. 2 Ps. Pack. There we go.
I think the only thing that comes close to it in S tier might be dog breath into buggies now.
Yep.
Because dog breath is really, really good into bugs. Specifically bugs. And then the regular dog into squibs. The one with the medium gun.
Yeah.
And then I dropped the Liberator dog to like that tier with the Rover because they're like the same thing now.
This is exclusively for bugs. This is for squibs. And then I think it's here for fucking bots.
And bugs. I'd say bugs too.
I'm here for that.
Does the regular Rover have have medium pin?
Hmm.
Does Rover have medium pin?
No, Rover is light pen.
Then I'd say Rover is there for squibs and bugs, and then it drops a tier for bots.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's only here for bugs.
It does fine into it does fine into squibs. It's just killing the boatless, and that's like a fine enough roll.
That's fine. I can hear the argument. I just don't think it's very good into squids.
I mean, it's killing the boatless, which lets you focus on the big guys. You're kind of reversing the role with the lib dog, because the liberator dog is killing the overseers while you're killing the boatless. Kind of. It's just the liberator dog can do everything. There's a way to send it down one. I don't remember my Excel commands though. Took an entire class on it, dude. Don't remember.
Don't remember shit. I used to be able to do a lot of stuff with all these different things. That was in middle school though.
Yeah, that's when I took my classes on it. It was like middle high school somewhere in there. And then squibs, and then drop it like honestly, I could hear the argument for 2 tiers down for bots.
For the rover.
Yeah.
I think
I
you're
could hear the
trolling. D is
I
trolling
could
tier in my opinion. I think you're trolling if you
Nah,
take it into
because
bots.
it does kill like the rocket dudes, and I'm pretty sure it stuns the butchers after a second. So like,
Sets them on fire, but then they just set you on fire when they whack you.
yeah, I'll take D tier. I don't think it's that horrible, but I understand. I understand why you're putting it there. I think also in that tier is the shield, probably.
The regular ballistic shield?
I wanted to say the directional shield.
Oh yeah, we can definitely put that all the way down there. Absolutely, we can put that all the way down there.
I couldn't think of the name for it. I knew what I was thinking of, I just couldn't think of the name of it. I think ballistic shield is at least a tier above that. I think ballistic shield
I
is
think it
like
sits
no
2
longer.
shields or 2 levels above that.
Yeah. You can call it direct shield. Does direction shield fit? Just barely does it fit.
Mwah! Chef's 'em, kiss 'em.
I think whatever tier we put ballistic shield at is probably the same tier the personal shield goes at too. I think they feel the same kind of functionalities.
I think it's an A. We can be fair about it.
I'd call it personal shield. Because we called the other one something like that.
I called it dome shield. Put it somewhere.
Where did we fucking put it? Wait, what?
I'll put it in here somewhere.
I don't see it. Oh, shield dome, right there. Very bottom of A tier. On the screen right now. Right above AT emplacement.
Hang on. Yeah.
Shield dome, bubble shield. Okay, that works. That works. You can just call it bubble shield.
Yeah.
It's beside the other backpacks.
And that's just in general. Because it does a good job into every faction.
Yeah. Does ballistic shield block melee?
Does now.
Okay. Then it gets to stay there.
It does. But
I was gonna make the argument
not be spelled right.
I was gonna make the argument it's not there in debugs if the melee thing wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm not in love with it in debugs. But like,
if it's blocking melee, it gets to stay there.
It'll survive.
Yeah. Oh, what backpacks are we missing? The nuke backpack, I'm gonna say is S plus into bots.
Yes.
I know we said nothing was going above supply pack, but honestly, that thing is so versatile in the bot.
I think it can go here, and it's totally
Nah,
usable.
nah,
I don't
nah,
think
nah.
somebody has to take it.
I'm making the argument because it deals with one of the there is a tower that you can no longer kill with like 500 and shit. That thing kills that. That thing kills the flyboys. I think it deserves at least one slot from somebody taking it, even if they're running a backpack. because it answers Striders as well. It answers all of the objectives. It'll wipe out the Mega Nest pretty well if you get certain layouts. Like, it does
I
a
think
lot.
I think I would be inclined to agree with you if it lost a minute and a half on its cooldown.
I know it's a long cooldown, but I don't. It does everything, truly everything.
Does
I
it
popped
does
it
it
in a
do
horde the other day, and
okay,
it
but
got
kill
50
count
kills.
doesn't count because it's bugged.
And
It's
oh, is it
it's counting
doing?
kills times 3.
Oh, is it doing the same thing the fucking Seeker is doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's still 20 kills with a single pop with a pack, and it could have knocked out a fucking factory if it was
Okay,
right beside
but
it. Like,
answer me this. Answer me this. What does it do that Ultimatum does not?
it can wipe out all the objectives, every single one of the objectives. There isn't a single objective it can't kill.
Same with Ultimatum.
Ultimatum will kill the skyship factory.
Oh, no. No.
Does the ultimatum kill Striders in a single pop?
Yes, but
But they have to have the hatch open. No strings attached. It'll kill a Strider.
yes, but you have to get under their belly and put it in their fucking gut.
Yeah, you don't have to do that with the backpack.
The hatch does not have to be open. It doesn't matter, open, closed, or otherwise. Yes. But like
I'm making the argument because it would also be like, okay, it would be our third one of them. Never. I still think that it's like it deserves a slot.
I think it gets to be an S tier to 2 bots specifically, but I think it goes into B tier with the other 2. And like I don't think it's a mandatory in the same way. I think it becomes a hey, somebody needs to bring this if you don't have an AT emplacement into bots. If somebody cannot bring AT emplacement into your squad for bots, you need to at least have the Hellbomb back. You know what I mean? Because it's
like,
answering the same questions.
not really, because the ATM placement can't kill all of the side objectives.
Right, exactly. So like you're kind of okay. So the ATM placement solves every enemy, and the Hellbomb pack solves all objectives. But you're not going to see a person running both. And the reason you're not going to see a person running both is because if they're on the ATM placement, they need other things to like deal with horde stuff and like deal with some of those objectives in a different way.
My argument is that somebody is taking the backpack.
I'm here for it on S. I'm not here for it on S+. I've used it. I've been with squads that have pulled it. I don't think it's mandatory. I think it's an excellent answer, but I also think that there's a lot of other like very compelling, very decent answers to everything else in the system.
It's the only thing that answers every single objective. Because otherwise, there are objectives you have to go in and you have to call the Hellbomb. And that lets you save so much time against some of the objectives. Just being able to have the Hellbomb right, like the supply jammer, the jammer. You have to blow that up at some point. I'm pretty sure, don't you?
What, jammers?
Yeah, doesn't the jammer have to be blown up at some point? Don't you
Yes,
have to like?
But you can just do that with an ultimatum.
One's answered by ultimatum now. Okay. Well.
Yeah, ultimatum. The only thing ultimatum cannot kill is the gunship fabricator.
There was another one. The ISR on it cancels too.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't ISR on immune to 500?
Nope.
I could have swore there was an objective that was
Jammer is immune to 500.
Okay, so the ultimatum has higher pin than the 500. Okay.
Yes. Well, not pen, destruction force.
Yeah, destruction force, whatever. Same thing.
It's just not.
You
It's
know-
not. It's not at all. It's not at all the same thing.
Does ultimatum kill research factories then? Or
Yes.
research facilities?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a pocket orbital precision strike.
Precision strike doesn't kill research facilities.
Yes, it does.
They upped its destruction requirement
Nope. It'll
a
do it.
while ago.
Nope. Does it. Never won't. AP7. AP7 destruction 50.
Fair enough. I think it's S plus. I don't see a world where you don't take
it
on a
very barely is not. I think if they remove 1 minute from the cooldown on that, like if we get something that that shortens that cooldown, it's
It
like,
is the only thing on this list.
so
Only thing that unconditionally kills a Strider.
well, conditionally you have to get close enough. And conditionally speaking, you need to also then have weapons that allow you to get that close to that Strider. And in a lot of scenarios, if you don't have either a recoilless as a backpack to let you deal with the other heavy enemies, right? Because, like, if you have a recoilless, you'll just one-shot the Strider. If you have an AT emplacement, you'll just tag that motherfucker 2 or 3 times.
I've never really had an issue getting close to it as long as it wasn't looking at me.
But see, that's conditional, right? Like,
But like, it's gonna be distracted by your teammates because your teammates should be around you.
so
If you're alone, why the
so
fuck
here's
are
my
you
here's
alone
my
as
thing.
well?
Here's my thing. Let me like get where I'm going with this. Anything that you're going to take into bots. So like let's look at what we've got in our S and A tier into bots and then like our S plus tier. So into bots we've got railgun, AMR eats commando, right? Okay. So if you're running railgun or AMR, you're running supply pack in order to keep those things stocked up and loaded. You just pretty much are. If not, you're hoping that there's ammo somewhere else on the map, or you're bringing something very, very hopeful like a DCS or a crossbow. And even then, you still want that supply pack. Stalwart autocannon, airburst rocket launcher into bots. 2 of those are backpacks. 1 of those you absolutely need extra ammo with. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the backpack space here gets real thin.
I'm arguing it's okay to take it as a second backpack.
But why are you taking a second backpack for that specific thing when you can just use a secondary weapon? Because the only thing that it's really 100% doing that you can't get out of another stratagem in S plus here is killing that gunship fabricator. And they give us a stratagem for that. And they've made it to where enemies really aren't focused on it. I think it's an S tier option. I absolutely think it's one of the best stratagems in the game. I just don't think it's like
I argue also just
mandatory.
taking eats with it or commando with it is like good enough.
I'm
'cause then
here
you get
for
the
this.
cooldown going.
Like I'm here for this, but I don't think that like that's outside the vacuum of like now you're bringing a build together, right? You're not asking, "Hey, does something else do something
You're
the same that
also
this does?"
arguing that it's bad because of the fact that like you're taking another backpack.
But no, because we're arguing. Let me clarify. So you're saying if I put this item with this item, it improves this. But I'm saying you don't use this because you need a backpack for everything else that you're generally taking into this faction anyway. Like it's backpack to backpack, as opposed to like, well, if I take this, then I can like I qualify this higher. You know what I mean?
I think you're being hard on it.
I don't either. I don't think I'm being hard on it. I'm saying it's an S tier.
I don't
And
know.
I'm saying
I
that's
feel like
in
it
all
does,
factions.
I feel like it does literally everything that AUT emplacement does, but like also tax
It is-
on the ability to kill
It is
most
not
objectives.
even remotely close to AT emplacement. AT emplacement is a 0 risk. You will not die. You can pull this thing from 200 meters out and kill anything that walks into your line of sight without getting anywhere near them. It is unparalleled safety and destruction thrown from one side of the map to the other. With the frickin' backpack, though, you better be really good at navigating the space to get it right where you need to get it. And then chances are, you're either dying to the explosion or you're dying to the approach. Like, it's very high reward, and I can level with how massive the reward is, but the risk is equally massive. Whereas like ATM placement and recoilless, just where's the risk, man? Like,
I mean, go ahead and put it in S. It's your tier list. I'm not going to convince you, obviously, at this point. I don't agree with it at all, though.
what is it? Fucking portable sun? I forget what it's called.
I forget.
I'm just gonna call it the hell pack. Like I just don't see it. I just don't see it being mandatory.
I mean, we're not gonna agree on this at all.
We don't need to, though, is the thing. Is like it doesn't just doesn't. What the hell else is there? All the rovers, the shield generator.
We got the rovers, we got the shield, we got the supply.
Dog breath.
Another
Jetpacks?
one. We did not do jetpacks.
I don't know what to do with the jetpacks half the time. You know what I mean? Cause like
I think cover pack is easily at least A.
I think they're both kind of sitting at A. I think
I don't
maybe
think
jump
so.
pack gets to be S.
After using hover pack, I think it's better than jump pack. It does it a lot more. Jump pack is just mobility, and while it can get you out of a dangerous situation, hover pack can get you out of the same dangerous situation.
I'm cool with them both just being an A and us just making the argument that they're for different purposes. You know what I
I don't
mean?
know. I feel like hover pack is actually just better than
I feel
jump
like
pack.
I feel like hover pack lets you get to be more aggressive, right? Like you get to kind of take the fight a little bit more than jetpack lets you do it.
So the only difference is that jump pack moves you more, but you don't get the hover. Like that's the only real difference. Jump pack takes you from the center of the
Yeah,
horde
it's
and
much
puts you out.
faster. Yeah.
Jump pack takes you from the middle of the horde and puts you outside of the horde. You're just fucked if the horde is bigger than you can jump. Whereas hover pack puts you in the air, lets you fly out of range while killing them.
Well, as long as you've got some momentum in that direction, right?
No, you don't even really have to have momentum because the flight
It's
up does not really carry your momentum. Not really that well. You get to move you basically move at a set speed from
yeah, you kind of move at a set speed, I believe. I think if you have a little bit of momentum in one direction or another, it can carry you a little bit. Like as
you
long as you
might
hold that direction.
you might get a little bit more, but like
I mean, obviously you lose it all if you change direction, right? Like it's gone. But
hover pack is a lot safer than jump pack. Jump pack just has more mobility, but like I honestly argue that the mobility offered by the jump pack is not worth the trade-off of how much more dangerous it is. And also all of the reasons people praise to jump pack other than speed, hover pack does too.
so
But you take fall damage with hover pack if you fall off a ledge. I guess that's like the one saving grace from jump pack.
What do you
or
mean?
For jump pack. Hover pack does not protect your landing unless you've activated it. Unless it's a fall from your flight, you do not get the protection.
Well, yeah, but like if you're dropping down, you activate it when you drop down, and then it's just kind of a, are you playing consciously?
But then you're stuck in the air for a second, and like that can have its own. Like that's the only downside.
Yeah, well,
That's
see
the
that
only loss from
that's what
jump
I'm saying. Like the it comes down and takes like I want to say 3 seconds to actually land you back on the ground, something like that.
You're
Is
not really in a danger zone though until like you're right
well,
above the
that
ground.
depends. What were you able to solve while you were in the air, right? And where did you jump? Because
I mean that's fair to some extent, but at the same time, jump pack they're just gonna reswarm you. You
right,
know
but
with hover
like
pack,
if the
you
enemy is chasing you and you jump back away from them to just keep that gap and you're not like jumping out of a horde, like I think so let me try to be fair about this. So you're finding that the jump pack is more hazardous because if you can't get enough range out of it, it might as well not exist. But I'm kind of saying the hover pack is more dangerous because it does kind of leave you unable to respond realistically as far as movement goes for a full 3 seconds. So like if you're not prepared for it to do what it needs to do, you're screwed. So it's like you're kind of screwed one way or the other, jump pack or hover pack, and it's kind of on the player to not misplay that situation
okay,
and
but
use it for what it's best.
hover
You know what I
pack,
mean?
hover pack, hover pack is a guaranteed 3 seconds of I'm not gonna get hit.
Right,
Always,
yeah,
no
no, it's
matter
a
what.
yeah, no, it is well, into melee enemies, into bots, they'll fucking rip you up. Hunters can still jump and smack the shit out of you too.
But it is an almost guaranteed 3 seconds of safety. And if you're taking hover pack, you're almost always taking a splash weapon. And it puts you out of the range of every splash weapon except for like ultimatum.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
means
no,
that
yeah, yeah.
you can solve the problem below you every time. If
I,
you are getting
more than
swarmed
likely
by a if you are getting swarmed by enough enemies
that a grenade
that
launcher won't solve it.
then you were going to die with jump pack anyways. It was not going to get you out of that situation because you were going to jump away and now you're out of your mobility tool. You did not get those 3 seconds of safety to clear the ads, and now the ads have jumped on you again because of how aggressive hunters are.
I
And that
I
backing up
feel the opposite.
situation
I generally feel safer with the jump pack than I do with hover pack.
and that jumping away option, there's gonna be a cliff beside you for you to jump on with jump pack anyways to get to safety as well. Like
Now I'll give hover pack. It is definitely better vertical mobility because you do go way higher up in the air, and that's
like you could just get on a cliff face as
yeah.
well and do the same thing that jump back just did of putting distance between you, but being on a cliff is a much better place to be than like 2 more feet away from
Well, you
enemies.
were playing with me yesterday where I was on that little fucking pancake rock, and you're like, "What is going on over there?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. They're just mad, and I don't know how to deal with it."
And your bot thing, I argue that neither of these necessarily are like the best in the bots to begin with.
uh, uh, getting over walls is like kind of helpful for both of them. But honestly, if you want to get over walls, I don't think you're taking lift back to do that.
I'm making this case for like bugs. I think in the bugs hover is like significantly better by like a tier. I think against the other factions, they're on like the same tier.
I mean,
They're just use cases against those factions because those factions both have ranged, and at that point, like you're not gonna be safe if you're in the air if you're slightly
so
farther away.
so here's my thing, right? Okay. So do we think that these backpack or do we think that the jetpacks are as good as bubble shield or only as good as ballistic shield?
I'd For the general
Because I'd argue
player,
they're both better than ballistic shield.
I would argue for the general player, they're probably about ballistic shield because they do have learning curves to them, and they are like somewhat substantial. I'd argue because I will concede this for your argument Jump pack is easier to stay safe with.
Yeah, because you just pre-act. You're not reacting. You're
But-
just like, oh, I need distance before they get on me.
But hover pack is
That's what I was saying. Is
better
like hover
at
lets you
keeping-
be aggressive, right? Like jump pack is not. You can't take the fight to them with jump pack because if you jump in, you just committed suicide, right? Like you just killed yourself. Great job. Good for you. But if you jump away and like use it to kite and keep space, it's defensively quite strong. But the hover pack lets you just take the fight to them. You
Hover
can just
pack
be in their face and never
Hover-
leave.
Hover pack is like proactive, whereas jump pack is reactive.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
I think they're equally strong, but like you have to keep in mind that you have to use them for what they're for, not trying to do them for the other thing.
I'd edge out that hover pack is better though.
I
When you
think
learn how
hover
to
has
use
a lot
hover
more
pack-
versatility, and I think there's a lot to be said about that. But I don't know that it moves it up into like an S tier from an A because I feel
I'm
it
not
feels
arguing it
wrong
goes-
taking jump pack out of A.
I'm not arguing that like hover pack is an S tier. I'm arguing that jump pack has moved down because hover pack is in the game.
But I don't think that's what I'm saying is I don't think it moves down to the same level as like ballistic shield, right? Like I don't think it's a B tier item. I think it's really good. I mean, obviously it could use a little bit here or a little bit there to make it more fun, like giving it the AoE
It
push
also
away
feels like
that
hover
the
pack
dark
from-
fluid backpack had would be amazing.
It also feels like it has hover pack has a quicker recharge than jump.
Oh, it does. You're not wrong. It's like a whole 8 seconds faster or something like that.
Which I'm also saying is like in those situations where you need to stay safe, that's a lot more valuable.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is jump pack here. Jump pack is an A. Like I strongly feel that jump pack is an A for what it is. I think it's as good as bubble shield. For those who don't just
You know what? Here,
want to take
I'll
a hit.
concede this. I'll concede this for you. Okay.
So
I'll
I'm
concede-
thinking we
I'll-
can put lift pack as an S option for
I'm-
bugs specifically.
That's what I was about to say. Hover pack for bugs is like S, and then everything else goes in A. Because
Yeah.
hover pack is really good at dealing with bugs because they're melee specifically.
And I agree
My
with that because
entire-
there's only 2 enemies that you then have to worry about, and that's going to be Bile Titans. Well, 3 Bile Titans, Shriekers, and Hunters.
I think impellers might be able to hit you, but the impellers are a lot easier to dodge.
They are actually not able to hit you, fortunately, as long as you are
They're
like not right on top of the tentacle. You're good.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can avoid them pretty easily. Like against a melee faction, hover pack is just so much better. I'd almost argue jump pack is better into bots than hover pack, but hover pack also.
But I
opens
don't
up, like,
think jump pack is an S ever. Right? Like at the start of the game, we were kind of on the point of, you know, these things are kind of niche and they're based on player skill, and so like, you know, maybe
I will concede this. I can accept this ranking for hoverpack. After playing with hoverpack, it just I can feel how much use I can get out of it as opposed to jump pack.
it's so versatile.
Because we've seen what Ben can do with jump pack, but at the same time, Ben's never done anything with jump pack that I couldn't have done with with hover pack, other than just moving really, really quick. But one thing hover pack can do that jump pack can't do is jump over lakes. You can hover over quite a few of the lakes with hover pack. Jump pack doesn't quite get enough distance.
Yeah. Well, I think it's
Jump
because it's
pack
not
is
getting enough
fast.
height. I think if it got more height, it could carry you further. It's just not getting the height that it needs to qualify.
It's one of the things. Jump pack, hover pack can move farther than jump pack. Jump pack just moves very, very quick.
Oh, I don't think that's true. Is that true? I don't feel that that's
It
true.
feels like it because you can't get over lakes. I can get over lakes.
Now
I
I
was
have
doing
not
that.
used hover pack and light armor, but I have used both in heavy armor. And I noticed that
I
the
might be wrong, but
I,
like I said, I've never been able to really cross lakes with it. I was doing that with hoverpack.
I think it's safer.
No, yeah,
I think
no,
because it starts to bring you down, you still kind of hover
That's what I was
over
about
it
to
for
say.
a little bit. You still get that
That's what I was
full
about to
3
say.
seconds to kind of let it out. So maybe
Your
they're the same distance. It's just you come down at a different timing, and so maybe it feels like they're not the same distance.
No, you get more out of hoverpack. The thing is, though, is that your peak is a lot lower. Your peak height is not the same distance. So jump pack stays about the same height over the course because it's
Yeah,
a true
it's a
arc.
nice flat arc.
But hoverpack is a spike
It's like you're
up,
way up, and
a
then you kind of like
plateau,
move
and then you
around a little bit, and
drop.
then you just
And
drop
as you're about to hit
slowly.
the ground, you sputter a little bit and then fall.
Yeah.
So you might get a little bit more, but either way,
It
I've
might be
crossed
it
lakes.
might be worth testing, to be honest, to like kind of just push them both and see what we can figure out, because they might actually be the same distance. We'll have to find some flat ground or something, maybe on one of those snow or moon planets.
I'm feeling like it's more. It's just jump pack does the distance a lot quicker, like significantly quicker.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that's why it's more defensive. It's like, well, let me
Also, it's
position.
not a fair argument because hoverpack also does kind of rely on where you started your jump. If you start your jump higher, you get more distance.
Oh, good God, yes. But they both do that, but in different ways. Like jump pack gives
Right.
you some goofiness. Well, jump pack will also fucking just kill you. Hover pack won't. You know what I mean? Like if you jump off a cliff with both, the hover pack will set you down gently. The jump pack will fucking careen you into oblivion. You're like, wee, and it's like, oh, okay, we're ragdolling now. But hover pack never puts you in ragdoll state. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Is that all of the backpacks though?
I
feel like
believe
we're
it is.
missing a backpack.
I feel like we are too, but 3 dogs, hell bomb, supply pack, hover pack, jump pack, ballistic shield, bubble shield, directional shield. That's it. 3
No,
shields, 2 jetpacks, 3
I've got
dogs,
it, right?
1 bomb, and 1 supply pack.
Hover ballistic directional shield generator. No, that is right. That is right. That is
Mhm.
right. Did we get all of our emplacements correct?
Mhm.
2.
Yep. 3 emplacements, because we've got AT emplacement, we've got HMG emplacement, and we've got grenade wall.
Okay, well then, yeah, I guess that's
That's all of them, yeah?
yeah. All that we have left then. Did you get airstrike actually in your
Mhm.
original video or in your original list? Did you get
Eagle
airstrike?
airstrike? This one right here?
No, orbital, the orbital one, airburst strike. Sorry, airburst strike.
Yes, it's right here.
Okay, it's right there. Okay, I didn't remember seeing that one.
It's a C tier because
Then-
it's medium pen, and I don't know what the fuck we're doing wasting stratagems on medium pen.
No, I just didn't remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Then that's just vehicles left.
Yeah,
And
right?
I argue fast recon is like a D tier.
I argue C. And the only reason I argue C is because if you get a squad together that's willing to commit to the vehicle, it's really solid. Drives like
It-
shit. Dog ass
my,
driving.
My argument against it is it's horrible driving. The HMG is unrefillable.
Mhm.
It flips on every little thing outside of the fucking city. And you can kill your allies with that turret so fucking easily.
Oh, I don't find myself killing my allies with the turret. I find myself killing my allies when I'm jumping out the window and somebody else doesn't realize I'm already out the window, and they stick their head out the window in front of me, and I blow their fucking brains out. The guy
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
back
saying.
has much more like time to kind of be aware of us jumping out. It's
I
kind
mean,
of
I know, but
yeah.
like it's super easy to kill allies.
Oh yeah,
with that thing.
absolutely. I think it's a C tier because like it's really good for transporting. You know?
Like I said the other day, I have not seen a single person take this and it actually do anything ever
So
at all.
so here's the thing. Here's the thing about this thing. Most groups are not running a 4-man with this thing. Like, and this is not going to be like an average player ranking for me. This is my it's not trolling to take it. If you can get everybody on board, like if everybody just all of a sudden starts sharing a brain cell, then you know what I mean. Like just need one brain cell between the entire group.
If this is where we're at, if this is what we're arguing, then I'm arguing Spear gets moved up. Because Spear is good when you have somebody reloading it for you and keeping you resupplied. Autocannon
I
is
think
significantly
I
better
think
than
I
that.
think I
when
was
you-
very kind to those weapons.
I feel like autocannon is also like mandatory
I
if
think
you're
autocannon
communicating.
is mid as fuck, and every time enemies get more health, it slowly falls. I think autocannon needs a buff, to be honest. I don't think it's the most
You
balanced
know what?
weapon in the
Here,
game anymore.
every single weapon here that is a backpack weapon gets moved up
Alright,
by your argument.
don't be a cunt, alright? Let's not be a cunt, okay? Look, D is trolling, right? Like, let's be 100. Like, I
What is it
would not
doing?
take FRV as a troll. I'm taking FRV to traverse the map quickly, and if I can get my squad to like actually
Then why
utilize
aren't
the
you taking
FRV,
jump pack?
we're good. Well, yeah, but you are taking jump pack, right? Like that's why it's in C tier, right? Because it's doing okay. Like conceptually, the FRV is all right. It's just like I don't
Every
think it's
time
D
you've
tier.
taken FRV to go quicker, it's taking us longer to get to our objective, sir. Because you flipped it 50 times on our way up that hill, and we slid down the hill.
Look, does it need some help? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Does it need a full rework?
Yes.
No. No.
It flips. It is worse than Mass Effect 1 Mako.
Should we maybe
okay?
all work together before we drive to get the tires nice and sticky? Yes.
We did not get
But-
our driver's license, and it shows. What's the timestamp for this so I can clip this after this is over?
Christ, like 320. I
Sir, you
don't-
flipped your recon vehicle 20 times going up the hill, and we're like, what? Trust. It'll get us there quicker.
It's not for recon, it's a stunt vehicle, alright? It's a stunt vehicle.
Conceptually, you are right. But
D for conceptually.
in reality,
D is for
You are wrong.
conceptually.
in reality, you
D
are
is for
horribly
delusional.
wrong. Look, you had you,
D is for delusional.
you had your rant about the ballistic backpack. This is my rant about
Hold on.
the forward
Let me
trip.
start the timer. You have 7 minutes now.
I haven't seen a single person take this goddamn stratagem and do anything with it. You are the only person I've seen take it, and in the first 2 minutes of you summoning that motherfucker, you flipped it 4 times.
Hey, but it always landed right side up. Except
Like,
for the last
why?
time.
Why is the turret not refillable? Like, come the fuck on, dude.
Oh, you're so right. Why is the turret reloaded? Like, why? No, we're not doing that. We're not reloading the fucking turret. Like, come on now.
And there's about a 50-50 chance that you're killing one of your teammates off that gun. Like, it is happening at some point.
Yeah. No, that thing needs to be something different.
You said this was an average player tier list.
Right.
Have you seen anybody drop that motherfucking vehicle and it not be flipped in the next 5 minutes?
Okay.
Or killed somebody in the next 5 minutes?
Oh, okay. But everything in the C tier, I wouldn't really trust average players doing into those factions. Like, everything in the C tier, I'm like, hey, why are you doing this? Everything in the D tier, I'm like, I should kick you. You know what I mean?
I am at that point with the Ford Recon vehicle.
I'm not, though. I've had some positive experiences.
I have not had a single positive. I have seen 6 of them since it was added, and every single one of them was horrible. Every single one of them was an awful experience.
First of all,
and
fuck
some
you.
of them were trying.
First of all, fuck you. Because I tried.
You called it in and then proceeded to flip it till it broke, and then we're like, damn, my vehicle is broke. Called it in again, and we're like, really? This thing does not control? I think this thing is kind of ass. And proceeded to keep using it.
Hey man, I was committed. I was gonna get good. But I never got good.
It is good when it is a free stratagem in the city.
Oh, I
and
love it.
only in the city.
I love picking it up randomly and then driving it halfway across the city only to lose it.
It worked well in the city. But that is also because it has an S+ tier weapon attached to it against the Illuminated. And is that the vehicle carrying, or is that the machine gun carrying it?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's an S+ tier weapon against the Illuminati. I'd say A weapon against the Illuminati. It does a good job, but
It's
you know, not a
literally
great
a
job.
machine gun.
Yeah, but it's the HMG is the problem. So the fire
Oh,
rate
it
is
is,
really
yeah, that's
slow, and it's bouncy all over the place, and you can't fucking aim down sights with it.
You also can't. You
it's
also
C
have
tier.
trouble
It
aiming.
needs buffs, but like I don't think it's D tier.
I have not seen it work once as an actual strategy.
It works really okay. See, like I guess maybe I'm putting way too much stock in if you get 4 people who kind of like see that somebody's running FRV, right? Like if you're the host and you're like, I want to run FRV squad, and you're just there, and then all 3 people join and they see that you've got an FRV and they're like, oh, this is a great idea. One of us is going to run recoilless, 2 of us are going to run grenade launchers. Like, it's going to be awesome. We're going to do great things. You know what I mean?
But like, what stratagem isn't good when you build around it?
But this is different, right? Because it's like it's 4 people all moving at the same time.
Look,
it's one of the few times where Helldivers actually exercise
understand.
real teamwork, right?
I understand that you like the Mass Effect 1 Mako.
Hey, wait a minute.
It is not the
Wait a
Mass Effect
minute.
1 Mako, okay?
Hey, wait a second. Not on the internet, man. You can't be doing that to me. You can't be calling me out like that.
This is not the same thing, okay? Mass Effect is dead now.
No! I have faith Mass Effect 5 is coming. I saw pictures of Liara teased. Possibly. Oh my god. I hate you sometimes. Oh lord.
My rant for the Ford Recon vehicle has concluded. I don't think it's F tier. It's not F tier. I think it's like a D tier. FRV. FRV. Oh my god. I don't think it's C. It's
No.
a D tier.
No, we both have what we want.
Damn it.
I'm totally reasonable. Oh, man.
The Mako is not
Leave my
coming
Mako
back.
alone.
Mako is not coming back.
It's called the Bastion,
The DRV.
the DMV.
DMV. Wait a minute, create another tier for it. DMV. Like I said, I agree conceptually, but realistically, no.
Realistically, look. It is the same. It is the same level as these things into these other factions. It is the same level. Like, why? What are you doing? Taking railguns into squids? Well, I can one-shot harvester legs. Yeah, but like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Like, what are you giving up to one-shot harvester legs? You know, fucking taking wasps into fucking bots. You know, it's like I can kill Hulks with it. Oh yeah, but like, come on now, like, you know, it's like
Right.
FRV. It's like, yeah, it's a good mobility tool. You know, I can use it to get from one side of the map. It's like you're technically correct, but like, jump pack.
No, you're technically you're theoretically correct, but you're gonna flip it 50 times on the way over there, and it's actually slowed
It's
you
like
down.
it's like you know, it's an autocannon sentry.
Till it doesn't, I would agree if it didn't flip on every crack in the road.
But that's just people not putting it on fucking. That's literally just operator error.
That's them not putting it on 4-wheel drive. Oh, I understand. Yeah. How do you switch it to 4-wheel drive?
Right bumper. E.
You're making an average tier list, and the average person I am terrified to see run that stratagem. I don't care if they run AT mines into bots. It's stupid, but I understand. At least they're getting something.
Well, fuck you. It's my tier.
You're living in Disneyland right now, and I'm glad that you have some hope in your life. But I'd be even more glad to crush that hope right now. Because
Right.
it's stupid.
It's not delusion. It's better than all of these things in
D
the
for
case that they're marked.
delusion.
It's better than all of these things in the places where they are. It is easily better than Eagle 110s, right? Like,
I don't know why you have Eagle 110s in D tier. I'm gonna be real.
bro, they're so bad. What do you mean?
Yes, I know. Why aren't they in F?
Because technically they do damage. This doesn't,
Do
this
they?
doesn't, this doesn't, this doesn't, this really doesn't, this absolutely doesn't. This doesn't, this doesn't.
Do they?
Yes, technically.
So do AT mines technically.
Look. If you bring Eagle 110s, the reason you brought them is because you're like, ah, man, if my stratagems killed everything, I wouldn't have anything to shoot at.
By that logic, FRV should be an F tier because how are you gonna shoot something if your vehicle's flipped over?
Well, you see,
You're too busy picking your vehicle back up.
no, I'm not Master Chief. I can't eat a flip.
Am I just gonna upload a video tomorrow that's 20 minutes of us fighting on the FRV?
It's 12 at the current moment.
It's 12. It's
We've
12
been arguing
minutes
about this for
31
12
seconds.
minutes.
It's been 12 minutes 31 seconds and 10 milliseconds. But who's keeping track, right?
Fucking. When did raids get taken out of Warframe?
But who's keeping track? Am I right? It's been how many days since the Mako left you?
Hey! Can't believe you would say that in my good Christian stream. All right, all right,
The
all right, all
Christian
right.
stream, you're putting FRV in seat.
Yeah, it's totally Christian. You know,
You're giving
forgive,
it a second chance, and I
forgive.
think that's noble of you. We've gone so long, you're marking out for the other vehicles that we haven't ringed yet.
Well, I know they're not going here.
How are you gonna shoot anything if they're
I know
blown
they're
up?
not going here. And
I mean, like, I think AB is like good.
yeah, I'm thinking A for autocannon, B for Y,
B for Patriot.
B for bullets, B for Patriot. I'm master of the Patriot. I hate you. B for Patriot. It's 5 a.m., not 3 a.m. You can't be acting like this. You're Jesus.
At least I didn't call it Emancipator or something like that.
Emancipator. Abraham Lincoln.
I have a dream of Pater.
That's Martin Luther King. Are you stupid? Wait a minute. Don't tell me.
Yeah, I know who John F. Kennedy is.
I hate this game. You're bad at it.
Just keep rotating historical figures that have nothing to do with each other.
Man, I loved when Hitler said, I have a dream.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So I know what we don't have an S tier right now. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready for
okay.
me to read off the rest of our S plus tier?
Oh god.
Reinforce, SOS beacon, resupply,
I'm
hell
not putting
bomb,
those in here.
SSB, delivery, seismic probe, upload data, eagle rearm, thief artillery, super earth flag, and hive breaker drill.
No, we're not doing all that. I'll put my hive breaker drill wherever I want, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, fine, then they're all F tier. That reaction was great. Look, you won't let me. You won't accept that the FRB is actually D tier. So like,
Cause not.
okay, brother. I hope you know when I edit this, I'm just putting a giant "he really don't understand" over the entire FRB section. Shouldn't the black bar be above them?
Man, fuck you. Shut up. I do what I want, alright? You can be wrong. You can be very, very, extremely very wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong about 5 minutes ago.
That's okay. You were wrong like 25 minutes ago.
You mean 28 years ago? 29 years ago, somewhere in there?
Huh?
You didn't get it. You didn't understand. Why are they all support weapon?
I'm filling
Did
them
we
with
only rank
shit up.
support weapons?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Everything's a support weapon if you're willing to spam it enough.
Let's see.
I'm gonna link this in my videos on it so that people can see it and review it.
And laugh at the fact that you think the Mako is coming back.
I hate you so much. You have no idea.
Bro really thinks the Mako is good.
There were worse vehicles.
Were there?
Mhm.
And probably better games.
Hold on now. Let's not get carried away. All right.
I mean, Mass Effect is a horrible game series, right?
Let's not get carried away now. Yeah.
I mean, what am I saying that's wrong?
I'm gonna hurt you.
You don't know where I live.
I can find out.
From who?
The IRS.
Oh. Well, that's a government entity and they don't know where I live
The
ever,
fuck?
apparently.
Yeah, clearly. No driver's license for you.
I actually haven't gotten it in the mail yet. Which is clip because it's hilarious. Hey, maybe finding clips in this stream. I-
Hold on.
We're gonna need to go over your explanations for all of this stuff too at some point, probably.
It's on
Get
one.
with
It's on a stream somewhere.
I mean, it is, but like you didn't really talk about the backpacks and stuff here that much, realistically.
Well, I don't need to.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
I mean, it doesn't have to be much, but like an actual explanation of some stuff would be really good.
So like an explanation of what are you talking about? Like, what are you
Like
specifically
explaining why you
mentioning?
have stuff where it is, explaining what each tier means, stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, I have an explanation of where each tier falls and why they're there. Um, but like, I don't feel there's a strong need to. If I'm gonna do a video on each of these by faction, which I will end up doing, I'm gonna do a video on each of these by faction and discuss like, why it's not strong into faction A, faction C. You know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is you're gonna need to do something like that, and then we can make videos out of that if you want to make a video out of this.
We can do that.
It's up to you if you want to do that. But
We
like,
can
it
do
seemed like
that.
you wanted to do that.
We can do that.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get off and get some meat.
Yeah,
It's been fun.
it has. I do have some work to do anyway before
Yeah.
everything goes crazy. I was supposed to open today.
Bruh.
I don't anymore, but I was supposed to. Big haha.
Well, you have a good night.
You as well. Angles. No, it is not. Son of a gun. You just always gotta have your last word. Like I'm not still streaming. Like I can't respond to it, you clown. Oh man. You heard me. You absolutely heard me. Don't play games. Oh yeah, uh-huh. Sorry, couldn't hear you. Maybe turn up the volume. It's a good stream, it's pretty entertaining. You leave the volume on, it's nice. Just doing some finalizing and organizing here. Getting everything nice and set. As I'm going through this, take a long look at it, you know? See how you feel about a lot of this stuff. Recognize that, you know, we're gonna be different people at the end of the day. This was to kind of just put my thoughts down and out there, in case, you know, anybody's newer to the game or still working on it and trying to figure out how to get the most out of the different stratagems in here. But this is what it looks like. I like to put these sorts of things together so that, yeah, why isn't S? Sterilizer is not S plus because literally no one uses it because it doesn't do any sort of lingering effect other than the baseline gas damage, which only lasts for 8 seconds with it instead of the 15 seconds that it lasts for the friggin' gas grenades. Grenades literally just completely outpace an entire stratagem slot. Oh yeah, FRV, huh? Having some hate for the FRV still. Can't get over ourselves on the FRV being C tier. Cause that's all it is. It's just C tier. Sits right in line with all these other things. It is not anywhere near as bad as some of these other things are in the factions they are against. What about the Patriot suit? The Patriot suit's right down here. It's pretty much an all-faction stratagem. B does just good enough in everything to not really be considered a failing item, but could use a little bit of help to bring it up to being a really, really, truly solid option. Next, you're gonna ask me where the Hellbomb pack is, huh? No? No questions about the Hellbomb backpack? The portable star? Oh no, it's not. It's not, unfortunately. It's not. That's not a typo. It's right where it belongs for you. Yeah, only S. Monka S. Yep. Real good item. Real good item. Too much risk. Oh, whoa, I don't know what kind of ghost diver you are. Triple S, huh? What is that, seriously super sucks? That's a lot, you know? It's a tough world out there for smoke users. My day is ruined, my disappointment is immeasurable. Well, that's okay. You know, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes things don't go the way that you hope. Sometimes life comes along and slaps you with a salmon and refuses to elaborate and then walks away. But that's okay. It's what we do going forward that really defines us as people. So don't let it get to you, you know. S for salmon tier, absolutely. We do have squids. Unfortunately, we're not fighting the salmon right now, but yeah, definitely squids. We'll beat them up pretty much daily. I think I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in pretty hard here and make my life just a little bit easier. There we go. Just cleaning up all my organization here, making sure it's a little more legible. Makes more sense to a normal person who isn't my goofy self. Um, Definitely want to keep everything nice and neat and clean so that you know, people can have discussions about this. And then we're all looking at the same stuff. Guess I didn't need to do that. That's fine. Just delete that. This can go right here. Move everything up at once. There we go. Coming up on the home stretch, getting this all done. There we go. There we go. Make sure we get everything nice and well bordered. There we go. There we go. All right. And I will be breaking this down a little bit more clearly on some additional sheets here so that people can see where everything goes, but that's going to be work for another day that I'm going to do off stream. I just wanted to stream my candid thoughts. I did have a friend here who I play quite a bit of Helldivers with, whose skills and opinion I generally have a pretty high respect for. Very high play level, good insights, been through a lot. We see kind of eye to eye with a lot of stuff. And some things, you know, we have some differences in play styles, so we do see things from some slightly different perspectives. But it's good to do that, you know, out in the open where people can see some differences of opinion, discussing through some things. And, you know, maybe you agree with some of her opinions, maybe you disagree with some of mine, maybe you disagree with some of hers, you do agree with some of mine, maybe you disagree with both. And you think we're just crazy. And that's a strong possibility. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's pretty high up on the tier list for facts. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who catches this on YouTube later. Thank you for stopping in. If you're enjoying the content, or you enjoyed the content of this video and the banter, basically everything that's been going on, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, also hit subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I will generally be pretty responsive. So shout me out, hit me up, let me know. And tomorrow I will be going over some other things in the game and doing some discussions on what's up with some of the enemies and some of the factions in this game and what can really be done to kind of clean up the fun factor that is being squeezed out of this game pretty much day by day by all sorts of things from bugs, glitches, all sorts of different lacking developer and like insights. And yeah, cool. Well, have a good night. Thank you.